Boop. There you go. Yeah, I hit streaming. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So, recap time. So, you all woke up with orders to investigate the Warriors Gate due to a disturbance. So once you arrived, you followed the plot of Lord Baccharis and some treacherous knights to defect to the Red Dragon army. You all swiftly defeated the knights and captured Lord Baccharis, who held a note from his son, who was presumed dead for many months ago. You dragged Lord Baccharis to the office of Marshal Vindry, whom gave leave to Layla to go ahead and execute his ass. And you did that in the back of the courtyard, where Layla carried out the execution of Lord Baccharis for his crimes, which became known to all of the governors of the city. War horns sounded that same morning as you all rushed to the trade gate to see that the dragon army was marching on Kalaman. You all fought a desperate battle at the trade gate, unfortunately letting some Dragonel riders pass overhead, whom set fire to the city. You all managed to expertly save numerous civilians and friends alike. Once this crisis was settled, you're attacked by another lesser death dragon, which you were able to fell, but unable to save all of the citizens killed and turned into zombies. You received a message that Celestrin was in a grove outside of the city with your Dragonels. You all found Than and Tatina and utilized their Gnome Flinger device and Nary caches to launch yourselves pretty close to the grove that Celestrin is laid waiting with your Dragonels, right? So what this looks like for all of you. Bum, 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 bum. Is this scene right here. In front of you is is heavily obscured, smoky and charred, like trees and debris, right? On the way in, you guys did see Celestrin on the far side of the grove with your Dragonels. But to get to him, you would have to cross through this thickly smoked and burnt region. I'm just gonna hide Cyborg here while he's daddling along. So the show is on you guys. You guys can problem solve, plan, and do whatever. Show's on you.
All right, who's really good at holding their breath?
I have a cap of water breathing.
What'd you say, Layla?
Oh, fuck. I'm not doing water.
I do have 2 sets of lungs, so if anybody's good at it, it's gonna be me.
But that doesn't answer my question. Are you really good at holding your breath?
You might have 2 sets of lungs, but you might be a terrible smoker.
There is that.
Oh yeah, and this is pretty thick smoke. You can definitely tell that it was burned probably by the fire of some type of either like bombs or debris or fire breath attacks, things of that nature. It's pretty thick. But you are still in open air.
Say? Volok, what were you saying?
Oh shit! No, I realized you weren't talking about like holding your breath underwater. So
no,
mine doesn't
holding
count.
your breath while walking through smoke, not while we're underwater.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Does it look like we're underwater here, Volok?
Yeah.
As Helena points out the scenery.
That fancy schmancy bottle.
So you don't see anything immediately on fire. It's just like as if a fire was recently put out. It's just very heavily obscured. The smoke is still lingering in the area, but it doesn't seem poisonous to you guys.
All right, fuck it, we ball, and Helena's gonna
I agree.
go through.
Okay, gotcha. Helena, go ahead and roll the
stop.
perception check for me, as you're the first to kind of like enter into that heavily obscured smoke. What are your guys' marching order? Who's after Helena? All right, I got your 10. Who's after Helena? Who's going next? Layla, are you trailing right behind? Then Volok and Akasha, or Akasha, are you before Volok there?
I'll probably bring up the rear.
You kind of bring up the rear? Okay, gotcha. So you, Helena, as you continue to progress, you get about like 10 feet into that smoke, and you don't notice anything.
Okay.
But what you don't see is something that notices you. And you all.
Okay.
All right? So what I need everybody to do here, once I actually get it pulled up here. You, Helena, hear like a crunch coming from just ahead. You're not able to make out exactly where, right? I need everybody to roll for initiative here.
5. up. We just started.
Oh, there it is. Fucking, I'll take it.
Elena, damn you. Rollies.
I'm sorry.
Rollies.
Rollies. Okay. Boop. Boop.
Gotcha. So who rolled higher?
I rolled a 7.
Rolled a 7. Okay, gotcha. So you'll get the 22 on the initiative there. And then dungeon boss. Actually, I like this one. Okay. And so before I actually reveal this stuff, just going to edit up some HPs here. As you guys are not surprised, all right?
Yeah, Helena's got a good sniffer.
She does, right? But what catches you is two individuals, a red dragon wormling and also a pretty beastly looking half red dragon with a vicious looking longsword in each hand. All right? So order is going to be Helena, then Layla, then some enemies, okay? So Helena, it is your go with Layla on deck. You right now have disadvantage on your attacks because of the heavily obscured smoke in the area.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So, damn, I'm gonna have to fucking do it, aren't I? I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Henry. Because I feel like this is gonna be all up close and personal, so that's what I'll do. I'll switch to Henry real fast.
Oh, that's a big Henry.
That's a big Henry.
Ask Henry. Hello, sir. Better smaller, please. I like being the biggest one here. I don't
This is just the normal size.
There you go. Boop. Boop. There you go.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that one for right now. Okay. And Henry's gonna get up and close and personal with this red dragon wormling, and take 2 strike attacks with his claws.
Gotcha.
Is that still a disadvantage because I'm up close and personal, or no?
No, it's still at disadvantage because it's still like very much obscured.
Okay, gotcha. That's 13. I'm assuming this is
13 misses.
Yeah.
Right, you kind of hit against the red dragon's
12
armor, and a
misses.
12
I
also
know.
misses. Both of them kind of like dink right off of the natural armor of this dragon, who speaks Draconic to you. He says, "I'll burn your flesh from your bones."
Sounds hot. Literally.
It does sound hot.
Okay,
It sounds awful hot.
It does sound hot. That'll be the end of my turn.
That ends your turn. Gotcha. Layla, it's your go with enemies on deck.
Alright, can I see the location of this red dragon veteran?
You know from where Helena is fighting. Yes, you know the location of where those two are. You can hear like the ting ting of Henry's claws bouncing off of this dragon.
Okay.
You can charge forward.
Exactly. I want to charge forward, specifically going for the veteran
Okay, gotcha.
with a disarming strike.
Gotcha. You are still going to attack at disadvantage because of the heavily obscured smoke. It kind of makes you cough a little bit as you enter the fray.
Oh, I definitely rolled that at advantage. Please excuse that.
So it'd be a 6 plus 12, which would be 18, which hits. Just meets it, beats it, as you manage to get through his plate armor.
I will take that. All right. And then since it hit, can he make a strength saving throw, please? DC 17.
DC 17 strength save. He rolled a 12, so he fails. So he drops one of his 2 long swords there. Okay. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. He drops both. He smacks both of his long swords out with 1 blow from your lance. He is a dragon still, so you can and do your extra damage from the Dragonlance there.
It's 3d6, so nice.
Okay, sweet. 11 points of damage there.
And second. Thanks.
And 15 misses. This one he kind of blocks with his plate mail. Your lance just grazing him.
Hold on. I need to add it to the damage of the disarming attack. So I need to add
1d
to my
Yep, to that previous attack.
roll, and that's another 5.
That's another 5 points. Gotcha.
And that shall quite be it. Shield bash.
Bonus action shield bash for 21 hits. Roll for damage for me. That's just 8 points there as you manage to ring his bell. And that'll be it. Sweet. Enemy's turn. Volok, you're on deck, right? Movement first. As you, Volok, and Akasha are going to see another red dragon wormling kind of sprint from the smoke coming to within your view. On his back is going to be another red dragon army or red dragon veteran, right? And seemingly appearing from like your side here, Henry, is going to be another red dragon wormling with another rider on his back. All right, so Dragon A is going to go first, and in a 15-foot cone in front of him, he's going to see this wormling spit fire from his mouth. He's going to use a fire breath attack against you, Henry. I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
That's 21, so you take half damage, so you take 12 points of fire damage from this red dragon wormling's attack here, right? B here is going to use a breath weapon attack against you, Layla. It's going to be a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Okay. I'm going to say this one is going to be at normal because everything's like heavily obscured.
Yeah. I'm not blinded, but it is heavily obscured. That'd be a 12.
That'd be a 12. So you fail just by one. So you take 26 points of fire damage from this red dragon wormling's attack here. And then in a 15-foot cone in front of him, C here is going to use a breath weapon attack against you, Volok and Akasha, looking to burn you both to embers. I need you guys to both make DC 13 dexterity saving throws on something you can see. Hell
Nat
yeah.
20.
So both save. So you take half damage both for 13 points of fire damage.
I take quarter damage.
Oh, are you resistant? Hell yeah.
I have the ring, yeah.
So you take 6 points of fire damage from that fire breath attack from that other dragon. All right. Volok,
I'll use uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you take 6 points as well. Volok, it's your go with Akasha on deck.
All right. I am going to wait. I could just go back to that. Let's see. Can I attack him while he's on the back of the wormling?
You can.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get up close and use precise strike to attack veteran C.
Okay, hell yeah, let's do it. Do you have any more uses left?
I have one left.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and utilize it as you manage to rush past Akasha here to try to strike at the veteran.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 hits. Go and roll for damage for me. On to
This is
C.
gonna be 9 plus.
Gotcha. 9.
So that's gonna be 16.
7. Gotcha.
Stupid thing will. Hold on a second. There we go. So that's
13. Gotcha it all.
29, and then a Wails from the Grave to the wormling it's riding.
Okay, Wormling C. All right, got it all.
Yeah.
What's the Wells from the Grave damage?
4.
4. Gotcha.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attack again the veteran with my scimitar
Okay.
for a 13.
13 misses. You all watch Volok go, kind of striking the face of this veteran with your gavel before he manages to deflect your scimitar with his longsword there.
All right, a cunning action dodge, and that ends my turn.
Gotcha. Just to let you know, Volok, as well, and if you're heavily obscured and whatnot, you can choose to hide to be like completely hidden for your bonus action, for cunning action, if you wanted to, for going into the future there.
Well, I thought we weren't in the smoke area yet,
Correct.
so
I'm talking
not
about
obscured.
if you do make, you're eventually in there.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Akasha,
alright,
it's your go with enemies on deck.
I'ma get angry.
Okay, gotcha. So you enter your rage.
And I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna go face first in the warmly and whack it a couple times.
Okay, gotcha. Go and make your attacks to see.
First one is a 19.
19 hits.
Second is a 17.
Meets it, beats it.
Okie dokie. Oh god, math. 17 on the first, 18 on the second hit.
Fuck yeah,
Math.
good shit. All
Math
both
hard,
on to
yeah.
see. Gotcha. Gotcha. Does that end your turn? As C has become bloodied, as you manage to shear off some of its natural armor.
I do believe that ends my turn, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. The veteran's turns over here. So veteran A is currently disarmed, but having blind sight, he's able to see things clearly here. So you, Layla, are going to see a fire crackle at his breath. He's going to launch a fire breath attack at you and need a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. From you and you alone, Layla. An 11. So you take 25 points of fire damage as he manages to singe you. That kind of ends his turn before he's able to pick up his weapons there. B here is going to come along your backside here, jump on off of the Dragonel, and this dragon's going to come up behind you, Henry. You, Layla, are going to get attacked 3 times here by the long swords and one short sword, actually. So the first strike comes at you for a 23, which kind of hits your back there. The second is going to be for a 13, which you managed to turn around and block. And the third is going to be for a 14, which you also managed to block, right? So you take just 4 points of slashing damage from that long sword that managed to get through there.
Including my resistance, right?
No, so you take 2 points from slashing damage there from that long sword. Boom.
Fuck yes, it would.
C here is going to see you, Akasha, attacking its dragon. It's going to choose to close distance with you. Oh, actually, matter of fact, he's going to angle himself kind of around there. You, Volet, can take an attack of opportunity if you so choose to use your reaction for it. Or you can hold it. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hold it.
You're going to hold it? Sweet. So I
Yeah.
need Akasha and Volok to make DC 15 dexterity saving throws that you can see. All right? And he's going to do another fire breath attack against you.
Critical.
All right, sweet. Save. So you guys take half. So Akasha, you're going to take quarter damage. So that's 24, so it's 12. So you take 6 points of fire damage there, Akasha.
Yep.
And you, Volok, take
Uncanny dodge.
12. Also 6 points of fire damage there. Okay. All right, so that's all of their things that they can do. And then it's going to be the end of, so top of the order here. As you guys look around, I'm going to roll a 1d10. Because from the edges of the map, oh, you see a stray ballista flying towards you all. And that's a 16. And an even roll, the bolt that hits a random player. So what's the initiative order? I got what? How many people do I have in here? 4? So who's number 4 in the initiative order? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Akasha. So this bolt is heading directly towards you. I need you. Nope, actually it's a to hit. So it's just as a +6. See if this random stray environmental factor hits you. For a 9, which you see this bolt come out and miss you. All right, so that's environmental turn. Helena, it's your go with Layla on deck. All right, you hear the sounds of battle in the distance from Kalaman. What do you do?
So I'm going to take my precise strike on the wormling in front of me, wormling 8,
Gotcha.
which means I just roll it normal, correct?
Yes, you'd be rolling at normal. Akasha, you're going to say something?
I was just going to say I'd turn and look at the bolt and then look in the general direction where it came from and just shout, missed me.
So the first attack, which is going to be at normal, I'll roll that one first, just to make it easier. Fucking hell. 26.
26 hits.
Alright, cool. I'm going to roll the damage real quick on that guy.
Roll that damage on that rolling. So 5 plus your 1d6 from the Crimson Eye.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the brand to him.
Okay.
And then the other attacks are going to be at disadvantage, so... Boop, boop, boop. 16.
16 misses.
Last one. And 12 misses, I'm assuming.
12 misses.
Alright.
Roll your
Can I
d6
take
there.
a... Yeah. Question. You said that we can use disengage as a bonus action, correct?
You can. It'll invoke a disadvantage attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take my bonus action, disengage, and so this the area that we're in is heavily obscure with smoke, right?
It is.
All right. I'm gonna make an attempt to Mask of the Wild. I'm going to hide.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. Is that a special, or does that take like an action?
It's a special. It's a special.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha. I'll take a flat roll. Fucking 9. I'll say that I'm kind of stealthed.
Okay, so I've got a 9. We'll recall that. All right, gotcha. So you decide to slink back into the smoke, and the dragon in front of you tries to bite you, but misses for an 8. Okay, does that end your turn?
Sure does.
All right, Layla, your go with enemies on deck.
I am going to fucking die again. I'm gonna get angry now.
Okay, sweet. You decide to rage,
Ew.
letting out a battle cry.
Still disadvantage. Gonna hit veteran A. No, I'm not.
14
Gonna
misses.
Try again. Can't see the fucking roll. No, I'm not.
13 misses. They have your number as he manages to dodge back and forth.
Big fucking ever. Fuck this little bitch. I need to use my second wind or I will fucking die. Right. How do I use this? I just have to. Okay, it's a D10 plus 3.
Nope, just 13. Remember, it's flat. It's flat healing, right?
That's right. We are doing flat healing. Okay, so at 13 to there. Not 113, just 13. There we go. And oh, I can't use my short rest. I can't use my second wind. I literally just use my bonus action. Dummy. Fuck's sake.
So I think that's it.
No. Action surge. Fuck this guy.
Sweet. You decide to action surge, giving yourself another 2 attacks.
Maybe if I can fucking hit anything. Oh my god.
You're attacking the veteran, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Damn.
I fucking hit this man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, he has your number, just dodging back and forth, left and right there. It's the Wormling's turn here. They're going to see if they recharge. So Wormling A is going to not recharge. Wormling B is going to recharge. So B recharges, and Wormling C, see if he recharges. He does not recharge. So Dragon Wormling A in front of you, Henry. He's going to roll. He's going to try to perceive where you are, which is a wisdom check there. And he rolled in 5, so he does not know where you are, as you are still hidden right now. All right. But he does see you, Layla, behind him. All right. So he's going to turn around. You're going to see that fire. Nope, A didn't. It's B that does it. All right, sweet. So he's going to try to take a bite attack against you, Layla. Only a single one for a natural 20. All right. So this is already going to be halved here. So that's 8 plus that's 12 plus 5, 17 points total from this bite attack. And as the teeth kind of sink in, you feel like the singe of burning happening at the same time. It's going to end A's turn. B's going to go over here. He's going to roll the perception check to try to find out where you went, Helena. And he rolled a 10. So he identifies where you are. And this one recharges his breath, so I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw from you, Helena. As you see fire begin to emanate towards your direction. And that's you, Angel. Need a DC 13 dex save.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry.
Oh. Where's my coin? My finger coin.
I rolled
25. Sweet. So you take half damage. You take 11 points of fire damage. Okay. That's okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Cool. And then C's turn over here. and he did not recharge. So C is going to try to take a bite attack against you, Volek, at disadvantage here. Because of your dodge, and he rolled a 16, which misses you. That ends all of their turn. Is you, Volek. It's your go as you just dodge out of this way. Akasha, you're on deck.
All right, I am going to attack. Wait, where am I? Okay, there we go. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do without him attacking. All right, then I guess I'm just gonna go for Wormling C.
Okay,
And attack
gotcha.
him with my gavel.
Roll to attack.
Okay.
Every time you say gavel, I'm thinking it's going to be
26.
some sort of code.
26 hits.
Right?
Yep, as you manage to smack him right in the face.
All right, 8, and hold on just a second.
Yep.
He is within 5 feet of Akasha, so
Yep,
I can
roll
use the
your- Sure
sneak
can.
attack. Yeah.
14 points, and you tell that gavel kind of almost shatters his jaw as he's on his last legs there. He's bleeding profusely. He looks over to you as he says, "I'll eat you, boy."
All right, scimitar attack for a 21
21 hits.
and 10 damage.
10 points of damage, and with that you manage to cleave this wormling's head clean off with your scimitar.
Sweet. And with that, I am going to move right at the edge of the smoke and use cunning action hide.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
I think a 32 is pretty good.
He's running through the enemy. It's like none of us can see him.
So you, Akasha, see that red dragon die in front of you before Volek seemingly becomes one with the smoke. You, Volek, begin to hear talk in Draconic from the veterans as you say, "These here are the Kalaman defenders. They must all die. Get the barbarians first. They're the strong ones." You, Akasha, and you, Layla, hear this, knowing you both are being singled out here. Akasha, it's your go with enemies on deck.
I do it because I don't speak Draconic.
I'm just gonna scream, "I'm just a baby!"
Right, okie doke. I guess I'm going to turn around and hit veteran C. I don't need to move.
That's very much true.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll to attack for me. C is also bloodied here. He's looking pretty rough.
That's what you said. C dead. C was dead.
Dragon, the veteran C is still up.
Yeah, that's how I'm hitting.
Okay.
Right. So, and I'm going to be using my frenzy attack on this one, so I get to hit it 3 times.
Okay, hell yeah, let's do it.
First one is
27 definitely
to
hits.
hit. Second is a critical.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your crit with that brutal critical and the savage attack.
Right. So,
No worries. Yeah, go ahead and hit your damage dice now. Like the crit damage dice, and then just do it 2 more times. Sweet, 24. Boop.
and then,
And then roll it normal twice.
that is another 24.
God damn. All right, no. How do you do it?
Oh, you know what? Hang on. What's the overkill damage like?
Oh well, go ahead and roll one more attack then from your rage maul, because right now you're at 48 points of damage with the.
If you don't, and the last one, there you go. There's another 15 onto it.
So 48 plus 15, whatever that is. Tom, do the math.
Say that again. It kind of
Hang on,
for a second.
48 plus
63.
15,
63 points of damage on that first strike.
Holy fucking uber shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That
a lot of
was
fucking.
somebody can hit something.
I'm gonna say that 27 can still hit another one of these creatures here, since you didn't roll for damage on that one. Okay.
Okie doke. Well, the how I was going to do that, veteran says, is just like, we're just gonna hit it so hard that I'm gonna do the thing that only Helena has seen me do once before. Hit it so hard it just turns into a red mist.
Love it. Love it. And he just poofs dead completely and utterly. So you can still go ahead and move it if you so choose, right? That 27 that you rolled can hit one of these other targets here.
Okie doke. I'll go. You know what? I'm gonna go back up.
Oh, thank
Layla.
you.
Okay, gotcha. And I imagine you kind of skirt around where you think that red dragon is, so you're not like getting an attack of opportunity. All right,
Yeah, I forgot
gotcha.
about that.
So go ahead and roll damage onto that strike against the veteran B there for that 27. And then, yep.
All right, okie doke. I get where you're going now. So it's a 16
So 16, cool. And then you still have your frenzied.
frenzy strike. Oh, into the critical.
Nice! Hell yeah! Let's fucking go!
We have one useful barbar here today.
Yeah. Yeah. And as you kind of strike this one, as you're rolling all your damage, you're gonna hear him like shout out, "I fucking told you to kill the barbarians!"
That is
Goddamn.
35 on the crit, and then what about you roll another 2 times or from out?
Yep, because you get your brutal and then your savage.
That's 35,
Goddamn.
59,
Oh my
Max
God.
damage too. Hell yeah.
59, 69, 78.
Nice. How do you do it on this one?
Oh, we're just going to make that disappear in the same way we did before.
You hit it so hard it actually clears out some of the smoke, kind of helping out Layla be able to completely visualize the red dragon in front of her and whatnot. So you, Layla, don't attack with disadvantage for a turn before the smoke kind of comes back in from Akasha just painting you with blood and guts.
It got in my tail.
Akasha,
More
does that end your turn?
It does, and I'm going to go for a restroom break.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. It's Veteran's A's turn here. He's going to see if he recharges his breath attack, which he does, right? And seeing, dang it, Akasha just went to fucking the head here and whatnot. But he's gonna choose to do a fire breath attack on you, Layla, and you, Akasha. I need another DC 15 deck save from you, Layla, and then I'll
Can I
just.
see it this time?
You can
Thank
see it.
God.
You can see it because of Akasha's attack there, clearing out some of that smoke. So 15, so you take half damage of 9 points of fire damage here. And then I got that for Akasha. I'll just write that down when she gets back. DC 15, which you just made it. Okay. So that's all the Dragon Army veteran's going to do there. It's the top of the order. So let me roll a d10 for the environment here. As the battle rages, a flight of dragonels strafes the battlefield, and the wind from their passage reignites the flames in the burnt ground. Each creature in this area must make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. You're going to take some damage. This is something that you can see. So I need DC 14 dex saves from everybody.
I would kill for a fucking flash of genius right now.
Can we see this or no?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Akasha, you're back. Hey, so Veteran A used a recharge his fire breath attack and attacked Layla and Akasha. So first, I need a
Right.
DC 15 dex save from you.
Can I say it? Can I say it? I'm assuming.
Yes, you can, because you managed to clear out some of the smoke from your
Layer.
awesome attack there.
DC 15, that is a 18.
18, sweet. So you take quarter damage, so it's 9. You take 4 points of fire damage from that breath attack, okay? And then for the environmental, DC 14, so Helena saved, Layla failed, Volok passed, Akasha passed. So the 66 here. So if you failed your save, you take 23 points of fire damage, right? Akasha, you're going to take a quarter of this. So you take 5 points of fire damage. Volok, are you using Uncanny Dodge?
Yep.
So you take 5 points of fire damage there. And then you, Helena, saved. So you take 11 points, Helena, of fire damage. Okay. Now it's the top of the order with you, Helena, with you, Layla, on deck.
It's getting hot in here.
It
Anyway,
is. Sweet. And it kind of reignites that smoke. So that
So-
smoke that just got cleared is gone away now.
which one didn't perceive me? A or B? Which wormling?
Oh, A didn't perceive you, but you're no longer hidden because Dragon B managed to find you there.
Okay, cool. If A didn't see me, I'm going to jump on A's back.
Okay. Gotcha. Go ahead and do... Are you trying to attack it or try to grapple?
I'm jumping on its back like I did on that one dragon.
Okay, I'm going to treat it as a grapple. It's going to be a contested check here. Go ahead and do either athletics or... No, sorry. You go ahead and make a athletics.
Gotcha.
And he's going to choose to do an athletics contested. Well, that's
14.
actually the red dragon. Red dragon wormling. And he rolled a 12, so he's grappled right now by you. Okay?
Cool. Awesome. I'm going to take a bite attack on his throat.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack for me.
Do you want me to just use my predatory strike and treat it like a bite attack?
Do you have a bite attack? Or...
No, I mean, I don't have a bite attack now.
Okay,
Just a...
yeah, no, that's fine. We're just flavoring it and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see because you're so close, you don't have to attack at disadvantage there since you're actively grappling this creature.
That is a 16.
A 16. Your teeth can't break through its natural armor there.
And then one more time. Fucking 12. Action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it two more times. I'm trying to find action surge real quick so I can say that I used it. Just so I know I don't have it. There it is. Okay. Ooh. Fucking goddamn! What are these fucking rolls?
You just tried munching on this thing, but you're not able to break through its natural
15
armor.
and one. Fuck, man. Fucking. Yeah. There's not much else I can do besides. Yeah.
Okay,
there's not
so
much else I can do.
I gotcha. So his movement right now is at 0, as he's being grappled. Layla, you see kind of wrestling in the smoke just south of you. It's your go with enemies on deck.
I thought the smoke was gone.
It got reignited from those dragonels that strafed that same area. So right now you're heavily obscured again.
I hate everything today!
16, he misses.
Yep, I know. Promise. You don't get
18 just hits. Meets it, beats it. As he tries to dodge to the left, but you catch him for 22 plus your extra stuff. That's 12. Hell yeah, you fucking hit him hard.
Hold on. I gotta roll that twice.
Yep.
It wasn't a disadvantage. And it doesn't hit.
Just doesn't hit. But he's on his last legs here as he managed to draw significant blood with that last strike.
Cool, but that's all I can fucking do.
All right, gotcha. It's enemy's turn. Volok, you are on deck here.
Okay.
Veteran A is going to see that you're bleeding profusely there, Layla. Nope, sorry. This is the Wormling A, which is being grappled right now by you, Helena, actually, is going to see if it recharges its breath. Let's see if it recharges. He rolled a 2. A does not recharge. And then B, let's see if he recharges his breath. He does not recharge, so they do not. So he is going to try to take a bite attack against you, Helena, for a 24 to hit. And you're resistant right now to damage, so that's 5 plus 5. So you take 10 points total as the dragon manages to sink its teeth into your arm before kind of like burning your arm a bit from how hot his mouth is. So B's turn here. He's going to turn to you, Akasha, seeing that you just completely mutilated one of his veterans here and run up to you. He's going to take a bite attack against you for a 8, which you managed to just kind of smack his mouth out of the way. Volek, it's your go with Akasha on deck.
Alright, I am going to sneak to the side of Red Dragon and attack him.
Okay, gotcha. So your first attack, you'll have advantage. And then you break
Alright.
out of being hidden.
Twenty 23.
23 hits.
Alright. So 11 plus... Yeah, 8.
Good amounts of damage as you kind of hit this dragon kind of in its underbelly there, kind of breaking some of its natural armor.
Alright, then I'll attack again with my scimitar.
Okay. This one you are attacking... Oh, shit, actually.
Regular.
Yeah, it should be at disadvantage because of the heavily obscured, and you should have been rolling at normal, but I'll let that pass. So go ahead and roll one more time,
Okay.
because you are in heavily obscured smoke right now.
Okay, so...
So attack one more time. It's the same fucking number anyway.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll damage for me.
Alright, 8.
8 points.
Alright. And then I am going to use Cunning Action Hide.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
30.
30. Sweet. Akasha, it's your go with enemy on deck.
Okie dokie. We gonna hit Red Dragon Wormling Beam.
Okay.
This one, here we go. Come on, oh yeah, that ain't hitting at all.
And that
Oh, yeah.
one, nope, completely whiffs it.
No.
He kind of sees what you did to the veteran and doesn't want that to be upon himself. 19 hits.
And for my frenzy, we go. Yeah, that one's hitting.
Definitely. As you manage to bring your maul down on the dragon's head and then again onto its back for good damage. 17.
16.
16. All right, as he becomes bloodied.
33.
Hell yeah. That ends your turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Actually, it does.
Veteran's A turns, who's bleeding profusely. He's going to see if he recharges his fire breath, which he does not. So he does not. He's going to reach down and pick up his long sword and short sword. I'm going to say that takes away one of his attacks. So he's going to attack you twice, Layla, instead of 3 times. So first one's going to be for 22, which manages to hit. But the second one, you manage to put up your shield and block. As this is going to be halved, or quartered, rather. So 6, half, so 3, so that's 1. So you take 1 point of fucking slashing damage from the longsword attack that kind of came at you there. And the second attack missed there. Sweet. And so it's the bottom of the order here. So environment's going to be a 4, which means another flight of Dragonels comes back and strafes this battlefield. I need DC 14 dexterity saving throws from everybody for something you can see. So Helena passed.
Oh, thank God, a natty. Okay.
Okay, sweet. So Helena passed, Volek passed, Layla passed. Need that dex save from you, Akasha. DC 14. It's for an environmental effect here. As the Dragonels strafe the battlefield, reigniting that smoke. 19. Sweet. So you all take half damage. So you, Helena, take 10 points of fire damage. You, Layla, take 10 points of fire damage. Volek, are you using your uncanny dodge?
Yep.
5 points. And you, Akasha, take 5 points. Okay. And that smoke, he gets reignited. Akasha and Volek, you see that Helena is hurt profusely, and same thing for Layla. They're on their last legs. Helena, it's your go with Layla on deck.
Cool. Let me make this save real quick.
Oh yeah, you are below half HP.
13, I'm fine.
You're safe.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy just yet. So this
Yeah, so there's a near deadly encounter. Fucking love my
Oh,
thing. Yep.
shit.
What do you want to do?
Nah, I'm not gonna use that yet. I'm gonna Precise Strike
Okay.
one more time. I'm going to hit. I'm going to take another attack against the Wormling in front of me.
Gotcha. Go and attack at normal. Or no, go and attack at advantage. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm on top of him.
Yeah, because you're grappling him.
Fucking 21.
21 hits.
And then next one is a.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Roll your damage there. 6 plus the precise strike.
Yeah. Plus Precise Strike, which is a
Another 6. Awesome.
And then cold damage.
Yes, please.
6.
Nice. 666.
So,
Sweet. And you can tell that he's on his last
nice.
legs there, but a 14 kind of misses there, bouncing off of its armor.
yeah, that was the last. I think that was my last attack. So, bonus action, second wind, real quick. So that's 12.
Okay, gotcha. As you kind of heal up some of your wounds there, does that end your turn?
And that'll be. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Layla, it's your go with enemies on deck.
Okay. Shit's heavily obscured still?
It is heavily obscured, but you know that veteran in front of you is on his last legs here.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna. Can I use action? Health pot! Healing!
Yeah, bonus action to drink a potion. What type of potion are you using?
Just a standard potion of healing. That's all
Okay,
I have.
gotcha. So you get 10 points.
Yep. And my other fucking thingy to smack this bastard. Hopefully. No.
27 hits.
Oh, that's a 15. Yay, I thought it was a 5. Yay. This shit's blocking my stuff. I can't
Sweet.
fucking see.
And how do you do it?
Sick your shit! Smack his head off his shoulders.
And it goes flying. You hear a thump, thump, thump in the distance there. You see that there's 2 enemies still up. The one that Helena's grappling right below you, and one right next to Akasha.
That's great. Are any of them within range of me?
The Dragon Wormling A is.
Enough so to make an opportunity attack while grappled?
Yes, it would still.
Fuck.
You can attack A.
I can't. No, I still have another
Mhm.
attack.
Yes, you still have one more attack.
Sorry. You're right.
21.
We doing things again!
So it's 17 plus your 3d6.
Oh, yep. 6.
Sweet, and on top of that with 6. So as Helena's kind of like holding and wrestling this dragon, you, Helena, kind of pulled up towards its belly, shoring towards Layla. As you, Layla, manages to pierce this thing, killing it with your Dragonlance.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
What's up?
Is anything else around me that can make an opportunity attack?
No.
Good. I'm fucking bolting!
Okay, gotcha. So you break the smoke and you see the Dragonelles and Celestrin out in front of you. Okay, Layla's turn. So it's the Wormling's B turn here, and for the sake of time here, I know you guys are going to be able to kill this thing, right? Gotcha. So you managed to slaughter that last one there. So change up the tunes.
By the way, I'm still good. I'm not bloodlusting yet.
Oh, I don't get a bash its face in personally.
Oh no, you guys would have definitely like killed the shit out of it. Okay, boop boop boop. Let me just change up the camera angle here. Okay, as you guys all close with into Celestrin, who you see tending those other Dragonelles. Let me go to the right thing. Okay, sweet. Celestrin kind of sees you all break out of that smoke. He rushes over to you and he says,
You all, I've managed to scout pretty close to that Citadel there. I managed to wrangle up your guys' Dragonelles. If you follow me, I think I can lead us there.
Alright. Sounds good to me, but as Henry's showing off his body and he's just like got blood still coming out of him, it hurts. Everything hurts.
Okay. So as you say that, you guys can go ahead and take a short rest if you so choose here. But
Yep.
and a part of the short rest is you kind of like scour that battlefield and where those enemies died at. You do find a couple of things here. So we'll take the short rest first, heal up what you can, and then I'll divvy out your rewards for that battle.
I'm just stood there with a humongous smile on my face.
Okay, so Kasha healed for 21, Helena healed for 39, Helena. So Volok rolled. Remember, guys, you guys are choosing how many hit dice you're going to use this on a single roll. All right, it's a game of chance here and whatnot. So if you want to use more, select it on that first try. Right. So
Well,
So
you have to do, well, at least for me, because of multi-classing, I
got
have
you.
to choose the individual ones.
I got you.
Same here.
Didn't unlock for a car. Mine's not there. Car is there. Keys are inside. Keys.
Well, Janai's on a work call.
It's been 20 minutes. It's yeah. It's the St. Michael's, Maryland one for in.
All right, let me see. Pull up those rewards.
Rum color. Jesus Christ. POs.
Actually, you know what? No, we'll keep pushing. Anyway, so the stuff that you guys do find on those Dragonlance is a potion of etherealness. Okay, which basically lets you go to the ethereal plane and kind of back. All right, who's gonna put that in their inventory?
I feel like it would either go to Volok or Cyborg.
Okay, gotcha. Volok, go ahead and look up potion of etherealness and put that in your inventory. We've got a potion
Yeah,
of
you can literally come out and stab somebody.
potion of slipperiness, which does exactly what it sounds like. Right?
No, please give that to Helena.
Okay, gotcha. So Helena,
Can Helena take that one?
potion of slipperiness. There's a potion of thunder resistance. Who wants to just put that one in their inventory?
That's definitely gonna go to one of the barbars.
Okay, Akasha.
So it was a potion of ethereal, or?
Yeah, etherealness. ETHER. Yeah, ETHER.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I gotcha. I'll add it to your inventory for you, buddy.
Okay.
On the tracker. Oh, I don't even know which car it is. Hold on. Let me fucking.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the potion of slipperiness either.
The St. Michael's loner unlock. Yeah, so it's gonna be the the actual loner. Need PO? Ready?
God dang it. Manage inventory.
Okay.
They got you. Oil of etherealness. Boom. All right, so that's there for you, Volok, and then you, Helena. What'd I see you get?
The potion of slipperiness.
Slipperiness.
I'm looking,
I
through the
gotcha.
common and uncommon, and I'm not seeing it.
I got you. Boom, and there you go. Consumables. All right, cool. There you go. Both those
Okay,
things are in
appreciate
there. Kasha, you get the potion of thunder resistance there, and there's 2 potions of greater healing.
Oh god, I mean,
Leila's getting at least one of those.
yeah, Lily's getting one,
Okay, I'll add that to
and
her inventory.
I would say Lexi would get the other one because I have a potion of healing that I haven't used yet.
I have 2 potions of healing, one greater, one superior.
Volok, do you want to take it?
You said a potion. Well, hold on.
Potion of
I got
greater healing.
3 potions of heal. Oh, potion of greater healing. Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay,
Hold on to
gotcha.
that.
Sweet. So you go ahead and hold that. And now for the magic item, it's the opal of the Ild rune, right? What this thing does is actually does a couple of neat things. One, if you don't attune it to any weapon or armor, then you get the benefit of 3 things. Yet as an action, you can ignite an object within 10 feet in front. You can ignite an object within 10 feet of you. The object must be flammable, and the fire starts in a circle no more than 1 foot. You get resistance to cold damage, And as an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. Now, if you attune it to a weapon or an armor, then a weapon can do an extra 1d6 fire damage on a target if it hits. If you apply it to an armor, you gain resistance to cold damage while wearing the armor, but you lose the other benefits. So, Opal of the Ild Rune, who's gonna take this one?
I feel like maybe our artificer might want it.
Yeah, the big spellcaster, because it would be very beneficial for him.
Okay, gotcha. I'll just add that to his inventory there. It's something that he does have to attune to, so I'll just be a little bit of a wait, but I'll add it to his. Look at you guys working together.
Hold the potion of thunder resistance for me.
Yep, you get 1 potion of thunder resistance there.
Hey, Blockman, do you mind dropping the Helena token, please?
Do you want to drop out of your transformation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because in a short rest, I get it back. So.
Okay. Boop. There you go.
Appreciate you, homie.
Okay, so everybody's all healed up. You guys got your rewards from that battle there. Celestrin has these Dragonels ready for you. I'm ready for you guys to take off. I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know when you're ready or if you guys want to game plan on anything.
First things first, I gotta go give Kalaman some head scratches.
Okay, and he accepts them gratefully.
Heck yeah, he's a good boy. Very good boy.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm assuming they were waiting on Layla as well.
Yeah, she's still on a work call. We'll wait.
Also, Rashad, I'm gonna get with you offline about like scheduling and stuff. Because
Sure.
as far as I know, it's gonna be as far as I know, it's gonna be 2 weeks on, 1 week off. Like that's as far as I know. Then I'll be gone for 2 weeks, but then I'll be home for a week.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we can get offline and like hash some stuff out, all that good stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
Gonna be working in the Gulf of Mexico.
Hell yeah.
That sounds fun.
It's only the deepest gulf in all of America. I think it goes to 400 feet deep or some shit like that. It's pretty fucking far down. Like the water, like from the surface to the bottom, is like really fucking deep. And I'm like, deep. I worked on it before. Whenever I was working on a tugboat and I was working on an offshore tugboat, and man, those waves were unforgiving. Rashad knows he was on a boat.
It's more of a big ass ship, dude. I didn't really feel the waves
Well,
at all.
a big ass ship, boat, same thing. Did y'all have like really big waves that would like rock the boat?
No, dude, it was a fucking aircraft.
Just a
carrier, man.
straight shot.
Like,
So y'all did
this thing was fucking
didn't
massive.
so y'all didn't do this shit. Fucking our boat was doing this
No,
in the Gulf.
no.
And so, like, my first time in the Gulf, I got seasick.
Oh.
And yeah, I lost my breakfast and lunch that day.
Ugh.
I bet I don't get seasick. I've got sea legs, so this is not bad.
I mean, says the guy that's in the Navy.
Yeah. Or
It was my first time on open water like that.
I mean,
like I worked on.
No, it's very much
water?
different on like a small ship and stuff like that. You can be like walking on the
Yeah.
fucking walls sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it was. So like, whenever a wave would hit, you would just start leaning.
Yep.
it like so hard.
Yep.
Like
Sure as fuck
there was
will.
one time that I like it was the only time that I ever pulled off a backflip was on the boat.
Pull the backflip off on the boat. That's fucking wild.
Dude, like because like the way the gravity was working is so whenever it was coming down, I was like, all right. I was like, I think I can do this. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna try it, and I just fucking hit it. And the engineer that I was working with at the time, he was like, "Are you fucking crazy?" I was like, "Maybe."
Actually, hey guys, while we actually have this little bit of an intermission and stuff like that, open up another tab and look up what you want at level 13. Okay.
Oh, level 13.
Yeah, well, we'll just use this time because I don't want to spend too much time leveling up in between things here.
Sources.
Well, not right now. After, you can just focus on your work stuff, and then I'll catch you up later.
Where's Blood Hunter? Which source book is it? I want to say it's
Blood
Tasha's.
I mean, if you just go to sources at the, not sources, game rules, under classes, you'll see Blood Hunter right there.
Gotcha. Let's see, level 13. Ooh, Raining Gathering. Raining and Gathering.
Alright.
Well, no, would I be level 13? No, I'd be level 11 if I took Blood Hunter, so. So, level 11.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this next little bit, once you
Blood
guys
Hunter
get through, you guys will be level 13. As long as you guys don't die.
Oh. And then
So much confidence.
I think
Maybe.
I have the other class.
One of you guys might die, actually. It's gonna be pretty hilarious
God,
if
damn.
it does happen.
Okay, so commands are not.
But so sad at the same time. So tragic.
Yeah, so tragic.
Oh, okay, so that's the martial. Yeah.
Where do you look at this?
If you go to game rules under like a new D&D tab, you can under classes you'll see barbarian, and then you can just see what's available at level 13, and for your respective subclass. Actually, this gives me some time to fucking read over some shit, so I'm gonna take full advantage.
And see, this is where I'm kind of like shit. Because if I take level 3 fighter and go into gunslinger, that'd be really fucking cool. Because you get the grip point.
I don't think I get anything.
I have a high
For
wisdom.
barbarian?
I have a decent one.
Next thing I get apparently is at 14th level, which is retaliation.
Nope. You get brutal critical.
Yep.
I already have that.
No. You get another damage dice.
So I just hit harder.
Yes. So on another crit. So instead of like one attack on the brutal critical, like the 2d6, it'll do 4d6. So it's like basically
Right.
like a fucking a double crit now, plus the
Oh, nice.
one additional one. So yeah. So I mean that's so yeah, your crits are gonna really fucking hurt. And you said Path of the Zealot is what you took,
Oh,
right?
wow, okay.
No. Path of
No,
the
Berserker.
Berserker.
Not really.
Yeah, and then it's at 14th level. You get your next path
Retaliation,
thing.
yeah. Which allows me to make a melee attack if they're right next to us as a reaction.
Yep. That's actually pretty dope.
Which just means I can swing even more.
Exactly, you can swing it even more. All right, sweet. So you're just planning on going your straight barbarian. What about you? What about you, Tom? What do you? You're like the weirdest one here, with like you're a little bit of everything.
Nah, I'm going, like, from now on, it's just straight rogue.
Straight rogue from here. It's a level 6 rogue.
Yeah.
Let's see what's
Expertise.
Okay, sweet. So it makes it even harder to fucking see. Got it.
Well, no, it just means that I choose 2 more abilities and then I have expertise in them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That's not bad.
So,
Yeah.
question, Rashad.
Yes?
If I do take this, it says the grit, you gain the number of grit points equal to your wisdom modifier, a minimum of 1. You gain 1 expended grit point each time you roll a 20. So that's a nat 20, I'm assuming.
Oh, hold on. Let me look up under fighter,
No.
gunslinger. Boop. What are you looking at specifically?
So I'm looking under the so under
grit.
trick shots, it just it explains grit.
On the. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, like each
So
time
would
you
that,
roll a
that would be
20
a
on the
nat 20, I'm
d20
assuming.
for an attack roll. Yes, correct. A natural
And
20, you
then
get a
it
grit
says-
back 1, or deal a killing blow with a firearm to a creature of significant threat. My discretion. You can
Yeah,
get-
you would gain an grit
Yeah.
point as well. Yeah, so I mean, it seems fair. But I'm gonna look at the what the Blood Hunter thing has to offer, and I'll let you know whenever you get
Yeah,
left.
yeah, and then just compare. Doing 2 trick shots of your choice, which are detailed. Which trick shots were you looking at?
I was probably so I couldn't see exactly which ones they have. Oh, okay. So it'd probably be Deadeye shot.
Deadeye?
Yeah, Deadeye. Deadeye. You just get advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Or piercing strike sounds pretty cool. You gain a +1. So well, that's for the misfire score. I'm not
Yeah,
remember
but
the
he's saying it's
misfire.
just apparently not accepting the fans.
Maybe winging shot. Winging shot wouldn't be too bad. It knocks the creature prone on a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, hit her. Yeah, I'll keep it with those two for the time being on the trick shot. Winging and Deadeye. So
Okay.
I'll write that down somewhere.
Ooh, I didn't adjust. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's a boss battle. You guys will be fine.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
You guys will be fine.
Yeah, I already have the BOL photos. They've already
So.
Get fucking stoked. It's like building anticipation now. You guys are on the backs of your Dragonels, flying. Alright. Huge battle. Thousands of fucking Dragon Army troops smashing against the walls of Kalaman. Kalaman soldiers fighting a desperate battle to kind of heave Dragon Army soldiers and Draconians from their fucking walls. Ballistas shooting at its Dragonels scream overhead.
Oh wow. Okay. So that gives me an advanced.
No, fuck.
So the advanced transformation at the start of each of your turns, when you have at least 1 hit point but fewer hit points than half your hit point maximum, you gain hit points equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier, a minimum of 1. If you are in hybrid form, so I get an inherent regeneration.
Is that at 13?
That's at 11. So if I
Oh,
take,
it's a
so if I
Lycan,
go,
Order of the Lycan. Got it.
if I take the 1 level in Blood Hunter, I
Wait,
can
what are
get
you
that.
now? Level 10?
I am a
Oh.
level 10 Blood Hunter, level 2 fighter. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a hard choice.
Either get a shot that can knock somebody prone, and I get advantage on that shot, or I can regenerate.
Yep. At the start of each of your turns, if you have at least 1 hit points, but fewer hit points than half your hit points maximum. What would your? Well, we would have to figure out what your new hit point maximum would be. You gain hit points equal to 1 plus your Constitution mod. What's your con mod?
+1.
Okay, so you gain 2 HP. You know,
HP at the start of each one of my turns.
yeah.
After I already took damage, like, I mean, it kind of adds up. Like, I can take damage and get myself back up.
But like, think about the level.
That's
of play-
exactly like Warwick.
Think about the level of play that you're at now, though. You know,
I know.
Like that'd be awesome at like lower levels when people are doing like 5 damage on like a single attack. But you get hit with like 33 points of damage. Like 2 points is just gonna be meh. Granted, it might save your life. It might save your fucking life, like in the distant
Yeah, exactly.
future.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. It's like, I'm at 1 hit point, and then, like, at the start of my next turn, I heal for 2 hit points. I'm back at 3, bitches.
Anything
Lord.
else?
No, I think that's all I get at level 11 for, Blood Hunter, at least this order.
Your Hemocraft die goes up to 1d8, which is also a pretty big jump. So your Crimson Rights will do 1d8 damage instead of 1d6, which is pretty good.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would also be beneficial, because instead of doing 1d6 fire damage, it's 1d8
Yeah,
of fire or cold.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, decisions.
What skills were you looking to get expertise in there, Tom?
I don't think so. No.
Dexterity.
I wasn't in.
No, like
you
the
should already
ability
be.
checks kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I think you already have expertise. Yeah, you already have expertise in those. So I don't think you can try it. You can see if you can get double expertise maybe to see if the game will allow it.
Nah, it won't. Because
Gotcha.
it gives you a list on like what you can actually do,
Ah,
like which
okay.
ones you can actually choose. So,
Gotcha.
like,
Do you know which two you'd go for?
Alright, I'm just gonna give my doing this shit tomorrow.
awesome. Did it read as? If it's as proficiency, then I'm thinking maybe acrobatics.
Yeah, perception would be
and-
really fucking good.
Yeah, perception probably
Yeah.
those two. Yeah, it's probably gonna be those two because acrobatics is my highest.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like I'd even throw the hat in for like investigation, like because investigation, perception, very common checks. You know.
Fuck now, I think I might just do those because acrobatics is already high enough. So doing those would probably actually be better.
So I learned 2 trick shots if I take that.
Yep, you got 2 trick shots if you go gunslinger there.
Gunslinger. Yeah, because I'm reading it. The winging shot would be really good,
Alright.
especially if they don't have a high strength.
It happens.
Alright, anything over there?
I wouldn't know what the strength saving throw was until I leveled it up, so. But still, Deadeye shot or even disarming shot.
Still working? Are you back?
I refuse.
So are you back or? Yes.
What happened?
Oh, you can take a short rest. The group also gave you a potion of greater healing from the stuff that they found.
Yo, I love you guys.
Okay, and then you guys.
Okay, we slightly tolerate you too.
Helena transferred back and gave Kalamel some like head pats. He really enjoyed them. You guys got on the backs of your Dragonels, and now we're gonna resume. Dude, I should have paused my fucking recording. I didn't pause it at all during that whole thing. Now it's just gonna be like
Hey, we just
20,
had a good conversation.
20
about what
minutes
we
of
were gonna
fucking
do.
dead space in the middle of the fucking video, but that's okay.
edit it.
Nobody watches them but me anyway. Goddamn, 90 hit points of healing. Good job.
I used all of my hit dice.
Good,
I had to.
as you should. Gotcha. So as you guys all take off, actually, let me resume at the live session, and then let me zoom in here. See, fly over the not so characteristic picture of Kalaman here, obviously, but it's AI generated, so you're welcome. Actually, legitimately is AI generated.
You can
I'm just trying to figure out why there are houses in this one little circular area.
I don't know, dude.
Because AI.
because
Robots,
fucking
man,
So
robots.
as you guys continue to fly towards the sky, right, the clash between the Dragon Army and Kalaman defenders rages below. The city walls hold through the smoke, though the smoke rises from the bombardment of like enemy war machines and Dragonels alike. You see flights of winged enemies circle between the city and high above, that icky shaped of the flying citadel. Celestrin points towards the citadel and guides his mount to follow the path of a group of Dragon Army Dragonels returning from an attack, right? And as you guys are kind of blending in with the other formations kind of going towards the citadel, as you near the flying citadel, two shapes emerge from dark clouds drifting in its wake. You spot a pair of bright red dragonels slash through the air, their riders guiding them directly towards you. Valak Layla, a characteristic helm that's slanted backwards, comes within your view. You identify this person as the Red Ruin, right? You know of the ace of the Red Dragon Army. On the back of her Dragonel, right, with another Dragon Army officer on the back of his Dragonel. They're quickly approaching you all. Celestrin turns to you as he says, "They're coming directly for us. We made it this far, but that one looks dangerous," as he points to the Red Ruin.
Well,
You see the Dragon Army officer that's riding right next to her turn its head towards the Red Ruin, who returns it in kind. Moments later, you see them both grip their lances before you all hear a voice. Layla and Valak, this voice is familiar to you as a pompous tone comes over. As he says,
"Ah, Layla, Valak. You guys look as ugly as I remember."
Not this fuck again.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
so, and as you say that, he takes up his helm, and in his place is Bakaris the Younger, whom you thought died so many months ago. He begins taunting you, is saying that if you are to surrender to us now, we'll give you jobs cleaning Dragonel stables. Do you guys accept?
Fuck no.
no, Helena's gonna look over at Layla. So the whole bloodline, right?
The whole bloodline.
No bloodline.
Figures.
Roll for initiative for me here.
I pull out my pool of angling and look with a big smile. Go fishing.
And I got 8, a 9, 13 for Makasha. I'm gonna roll for Layla. She stepped away. Initiative roll at advantage. Oh, alright, she rolled a 17. Okay, let me edit up some things. So, some ground rules here, guys. Alright, like I said, you guys are on the back of your Dragonels. I've got they're just at the top there, but you guys aren't gonna move them. I am. Right? But if a creature starts falling during this battle here, you guys are hundreds and hundreds of feet in the air, right? What you guys are gonna do, you're gonna continue to fall until the end of the next round, right? If nobody catches you by then you fall all the way to the ground, okay? So I'm gonna read it off kind of verbatim. So if a creature falls from a height, so if a creature gets knocked off their Dragonel, right, during this encounter, another creature can use its movement to dive alongside or try to catch that creature as an action, right? The creature catches the falling creature if you succeed on a DC 12 Strength Athletics check, right? A failing check, that person isn't rescued, and they'll continue to fall. All right. Janai stepped out again for another work call, so we're just gonna pause here. Actually, let's see what the order of comp. Yeah, because it's going to be Layla going first here. Anywho. So we just have time. So what that's going to look like, right? So I've got Helena's token here. Helena gets shoved off of her Dragonelle and whatnot. Boom, she goes green, begins to descend to drop. Two things can happen. Helena, I'm going to have you make an animal handling check to see if you can coax or coordinate your Dragonelle to come rescue you, right? If you do, boom, he catches you and you're no longer falling, right? Now, if you fail that check, right, the Dragonelle isn't able to catch you. Another person on their turn can use their movement speed to try to catch you as an action to stop you from falling, right? They just have to do a DC 12 athletics check. If they fail and you fail your animal handling check for your Dragonelle, you continue to fall and you'll hit that ground at the end of that following turn there. Any questions on that from anybody?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Cool. You do know that the Red Ruin is the critical threat here.
I mean, I'm ready as everybody else will be.
I know. 125. It's a 75. Oh, that's right. They share initiatives. So I'm going to see this one's at 19. This one's at 5. That's at 5. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, it's looking like it's probably going to end up in
Okay. So... Ooh, actually, so it's enemies first, then Layla, then Akasha, then Volek, then Helena, then enemies.
Otherwise,
Oh, joy.
but yeah, keep you posted. Yeah. Yeah, you good. More fucking work today! Wanna play
Okay.
D&D?
Okay, gotcha. So just to fill you in, love, we just talked about like the falling rules and stuff like that. I already rolled it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll substitute your.
I don't know how that rolled.
No,
by
it's
the way.
no, it's a 22. I'll take
You
it.
saw that I didn't click that, right?
No, it's because I already had initiative for you. I rolled like a 17 and whatnot, but I'll.
You saw that I didn't click it.
I don't know.
All I did was move my mouse and put my keyboard back. I didn't click it.
Oh, okay. Well.
But okay, I'm not gonna complain.
Okay, I'll just explain the falling stuff as we kind of go through here so we can keep pressing. So with that 22, it's your go with enemies on deck, and then it's your go, Akasha. You, Layla, know that the Red Ruin is the critical threat here. All right?
Then first comes first serve, she dies first.
Yep, you got 60 feet of movement speed since you're on the back of your Dragonelles here.
I'm right here. Can I reach? I assume I can reach.
Yep, you sure can.
Okay, but I'm gonna get right the fuck on top of her. I know I'm no longer raging. I know that hits. That better fucking hit. I'm gonna be mad at it.
Oh, yeah.
That one does not hit.
13 does not. You see that she's in a plate with a shield, so she takes
She's
10.
a human, right?
She is.
Okay.
So both strikes, or why'd you roll damage twice?
I force of habit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I will take advantage of my action surge since I already have it back up. Though.
Okay, and attack 2 more times.
Yep, that one hits. 'Cause it's enough up the Audi, and I'm pretty sure that one hits too.
Yeah, they both hit.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
13.
And 13.
Well, I mean, one of them should be your shield bash. Nope, sorry, action surge, my bad. 13, then 13. Okay, hell yeah.
And then my last one can be my shield bash. I don't think I have any other bonus actions either. Actually? No. No, I won't do that. I will just do the shield bash. Shoot. 20?
20 misses.
Damn
No, actually, sorry, 20. Meets it, beats it.
Oh, okay.
8 points there. So you all see Layla take off before closing distance and engaging with the Red Ruin here. Does that end your turn?
Free action, Bakaris, your dad's dead, you're next, fuck you.
He's gonna glare at you as he says that. As he locks eyes with you, Red Ruin's gonna do a legendary action here. 2. You're going to see her like pull out a hand crossbow with that looks like its tips on fire, aiming towards the center group of everybody. Oh, let me get Cyborg out of here. So in a 20-foot radius. Yeah, that's all of you guys. Boom. So you're going to see her shoot an explosive hand crossbow in the center of Vala, Kakasha, Celestrin, and Helena here. I need all of you guys to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. We're going to take some fire damage.
Fuck!
So Helena rolled a 15. She saves. Vala fails. Akasha fails. So Akasha, you're going to take half damage because of your resistance. And you take, I'm pretty sure it's 17. Yeah, yep. Kasha, you take 17 points of fire damage as this explosion kind of singes some of your armor there. You, Volok, take 34 points of fire damage.
Cunning action dodge.
So you take 17 points as you manage to just barely dodge out of the way. And you, Helena, take 17 points of fire damage from the explosive hand crossbow. Right, that ends that legendary action's enemy's turn. With Akasha, you're on deck. It's going to be Bakaris' go here, and he's going to close distance, getting in front of you, Layla. As he says, "You killed my father, you whore!" As he curses at you, and he's going to make 2 vicious lance attacks against you. The first one's going to miss for a 10. The second is going to hit for a natural 20. All right, as you take, that's 10 plus 4, 14 points of damage total. Piercing plus fire. And then he's going to issue an assault order to the Red Ruin here, who gets to make gets to make a single attack against you. With Draconic Devotion. So while Red Ruin can see a dragon that isn't hostile to her, she has advantage on attack rolls, and she's riding a Dragonel. So coming at an advantage, it's going to be a 25 to hit. As you, Layla, take an additional 21 points total of damage here of piercing and fire. And as the lance strikes you, I need you to make a DC 16 strength saving throw, or you'll fall prone from her Ember Lance attack. Natural 20. So you managed to stay on top of Ivy there without getting knocked. And then the Dragonel here is going to take 2 rend attacks against you. One's going to be for a 24. The other one's going to be for a dirty 20. As they just have your number, here's total. The slashing damage is half, so you take 7 points from the first rend. And that's 5 plus 2. You take 7 points on the second rend as he kind of claws across your back while Bakaris kind of makes space for the Red Ruin to do her thing. Akash, it's your go. You see Layla being jumped by all these enemies. What do you do? Volok, you're on deck.
Well, what the hell do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to get angry and fly in.
Okay.
I'm flying. Just about, you know what? I'll stay next to Layla. Right. Who the hit? Ooh, I'm kind of spoiled for choice. You know, I'm gonna take a couple of swings at Bakaris.
Okay, gotcha. Hell yeah. You see he is wearing a splint armor with a shield.
What does that mean?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Harder to hit.
Oh, that was 16 for the first.
He blocks it.
And to the second. 30.
You smash through him. You smash through his defenses.
20 damage.
Nice. You hear him kind of like breath kind of escape from him from that hit.
And that ends my turn because my rage is
Gotcha.
ghosts.
He's just like, I'll push you from that mount, you hag. So he says to you, Akasha. Volek, it's your go with the Helene on deck.
Alright. I am going to... Are they?
Oh, actually, sorry, correction here. Before you go, Red Rune's going to use her last legendary action to do quick maneuver. So she's going to move herself and her mount up to half their movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity here. She's going to close distance with you. All right, gotcha. Volek, it's your go. Helena, you're on deck.
Oh, she just
Alright.
flat eye, didn't she?
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Bitch!
Let me refresh because I'm not seeing them. Okay, here we go. Why was it on the last map? Alright. I am going to fly to Red Ruin and go ahead and attack with my gavel.
Okay, gotcha.
28.
28 hits.
Alright.
She tries to put up her shield, but you manage to strike her helm for 9 points of damage. Gotcha.
Alright. And then I'm going to attack with my scimitar
Okay.
for 15.
15 misses. As she blocks, she leans in and she says, I remember you from the Battle of Raiding Rill. You had my number then, but I have yours now.
Alright, and then cutting action dodge.
Okay, cutting action dodge. Helena, it's your go with enemies on deck.
Okay, cool. Which dragon am I on?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I am going to kind of line up like right here on this side of Red Rune. But I'm not aiming at Red Rune with this. I'm going to use Camille's acid spit on the Dragonelle that she's riding.
No. So, sorry. So you guys are not piloting your Dragonelles.
Oh, okay. We're not piloting them. Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to, I guess, shoot her Dragonelle?
Okay, gotcha. Go and make your attacks.
Boop. First one for 13 misses.
13
Second
misses.
one. Fucking hell.
11
For
misses,
11,
kind
which
of just bouncing off of the barding armor of this Dragonelle.
Ah, shit. Not that one. Oh, where is it? Ah, there it goes. Action surge 2 more times. Fucking, there we go. 25.
25 hits.
And then a nat 20, baby.
And natural 20, nice. Remember
So
your
first-
Crimson of Right damage.
Yeah, so first one's a 13 plus 1, so that's 1 on the fire. The other one is a 7 plus 2 more ice damage on the Dragonelle itself.
Perfect. And as those bullets strike, you feel a rush of cold air against your face, Volek, from the Crimson Right.
And then that will be the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Enemy's turn. It's the Red Ruin's turn here. And she is going to make... Oh, she's actually going to see if she recharges her explosive hand crossbow, which she does not. But she's going to make 3 Ember Lance attacks against you, Volek. At normal right now, not at disadvantage because of her Draconic Devotion feature here. So at normal, the first strike's going to come at you for a dirty 20. So I'm actually going to roll that damage now. I need you to make a DC 16 strength saving throw. You're going to be knocked prone. You're going to make your save.
Fuck.
Okay, sorry. So you begin to fall as the first hit strikes you. You take a total of 12 points of damage here. And then a second strike as you're kind of losing your grip on the back of Dova here. It's going to miss you for a 10, and the last strike is going to be a 17, which also misses you. All right. So you all begin to see Volek begin to fall. I need you to make a DC 12 animal handling check to see if Dova is able to catch you before you fall. A 5. So Dova sees you begin to
Inspiration.
fall.
Am I
Okay.
able to help with that too, since I have advantage?
Not in this instance.
Okay, never mind. That don't work.
Sweet.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, that's going back on my word about like being able to help people with like what stuff you're proficient at. So yeah, because you're proficient with animal handling. Is it animal handling? It is?
Yeah, animal handling.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So go ahead and roll one more time. So you burned your inspiration, but this is gonna be for Layla assisting.
Nah, fucking 20.
That's 20. Sweet. So
Thank you, Layla.
So you managed to get Dova to keep you upright so you don't fall. So that's Red Ruin's turn. The Dragonel here is going to turn to you, Helena, and make 2 rend attacks against you. The first one's going to be for a 17, which hits. And the second is going to be for a natural 20. I'll roll the natural 20 first. As this one claws across your chest as you take a total of 20 points of damage from that rend. The second rend comes across your chest for 14 points. All right, and that ends their turns. The top of the order here with Layla, Yurgo with enemies on deck.
All right.
It's a fresh round, so Red Ruin has her legendary actions back.
All right. Well, Rakaris is first then. Maybe not. Try again.
13 misses,
Still not. Okay.
14 misses.
Ugh, this is fucking annoying. I really can't fucking do anything else outside of that either.
And 22 hits. Let's see. As he manages to block 2 of your lance strikes before you strike him in the helm with your shield bash there. And it's his go. He's going to ignore you, Akasha. Eyes laser focused on you, Layla, as he's going to make 2 vicious lance attacks against you. As he says, "You killed my father, you swine!" for an 18, which you managed to block, and for a 9, which you managed to block. He's going to see if he recharges his assault order, which he does not. That ends his turn. The Dragonel, however, is going to attack you, Akasha, twice. The first rend's going to be for an 18, which hits. That second claw is going to come at you for a 13, which misses. So this is already going to be halved. So 6 plus 6, 12 points total of damage against you, Akasha. Then it's end of another creature's turn. So Red Ruin's going to do a legendary action to try to recharge her hand crossbow. And if it does recharge, she's going to take a shot. So she does not recharge her hand crossbow from that legendary action. As Volix kind of like knocks one of the bolts away before she's able to load it back. Akasha, it's your go with Volix on deck. You see that Helena's bleeding heavily from that rend that clawed her chest.
There's nothing really I can do to help Helena at this point, because if I move, I'm going to get smashed.
Nope, sorry. So you're on the back of the Dragonel, so there's no attacks of opportunity right now because of their flyby feature. Okay?
Right.
So you're free to move.
I have a choice: kill the little man or fucking help Helena.
What would Akasha do? As you see Helena bleeding profusely, the Red Ruins kind of locked into combat with Volok. Bakaris looks at you, Akasha. Your friend's bleeding. You might want to save her. I'm going to savor the kill of this horse hag here.
Can I bash him once and then move?
Yeah, sure can.
Well, I'm going to try and bash him once first.
Okay.
That is
23 hits, right? And just as you cut off his laughing as you strike him with your maul for 18.
18.
Nice.
Bash him in the face, and then I'm going to fly over and I'm going to start whacking this Dragonel a couple times.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
First one is a 25.
25 hits.
Second is a 23.
23 hits.
22.
Good
plus-
damage. You managed to strike that same area Helena kind of opens
Oh,
up there.
damage all in.
Nice. Right there as the Dragonelles become bloodied. Actually, on the second strike here, which you rolled a 23, the Red Ruin's actually going to use one of her special features here to do Mounted Combat Master. So she's going to take those 18 points of damage instead of her Dragonelle.
Right.
So she's going to take the 18. And then that one's going to take that. All right, perfect. That ends your turn, right?
Yes.
All right,
yes,
Valak,
yeah,
your
for the
go with
move,
Helena
okay.
on deck.
Alright, I am going.
Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting. All right, I'm going to backtrack here. So Bakaris also has Draconic Devotion, so he is going to be attacking at advantage on his next go around here.
God damn it. Alright. I am going to. Did they redo his. No, fuck. Alright. Is anyone else within, like, close proximity to Red Ruin?
Me?
Yeah, Akasha's within 5 feet.
Okay.
Helena's there as well.
Alright, then
You're
we'll
always
go
kinda
ahead and attack
surrounding.
with the gavel again.
Okay. Against the Red Ruin?
Yeah.
22 hits.
Alright, so it's gonna be. Fuck.
8 points.
8 plus 10.
Nice. As Akasha manages to distract her enough for you to land a good blow.
Alright, then I'm gonna attack with my scimitar. For a 20.
20 meets it, beats it.
Alright.
You get past her guard, stabbing
12.
her for 12 points. Kind of like pushing in a little bit on her her plate armor there. Good shit.
Alright, then cunning action dodge.
Cunning action dodge. Legendary action. Red Ruin's going to come back with an Ember Lance attack against you, Volok, at normal here because of her nat 1. So she completely whiffs that as you kind of dodge out of the way there. So she runs out of legendary actions. Helena, it's your go with enemies on deck.
Alright, first things first, Helena's got a drink potion, so she's gonna drink one of her healing potions.
Which
superior
type?
healing.
Superior healing. That is a flat. I'm pretty sure it's 40.
8d4 plus 8.
Yeah, it's 40. 8d4 plus 8.
Not hurting so bad anymore, so, and back to my action, I'm gonna take my 2 shots with the pepper box on the dragon again.
Okay.
First one for fucking goddamn 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. That's a bonus action. Fuck. Second one is a fucking 19.
A 19.
Fine.
Red Ruin's going to use her Mounted Combat Master again to divert that attack to her. She has an AC of 20, so forces that one to miss.
Okay, that's it's
She
fine.
locks
I'll be okay.
eyes with you and she says, "I'm gonna knock you off your mount, little girl."
I'm gonna hold up my middle finger to her and in my turn.
I've got to remember that. All right, gotcha. It is the Red Ruin's turn here. She's going to make one Ember Lance attack against you, Volok, at normal here because of Draconic Devotions, and that one attack's going to go towards you, Helena, looking to knock you off your mount for going to be a 15, which misses. And then one attack is going to go against you, Akasha, for a 15, which also misses. Whoops. Let's see if she recharges her hand crossbow. She manages to recharge her hand crossbow, all right, for the next go around here. So that's all of her stuff. She misses all of her attacks as you guys kind of are surrounding her, kind of getting her maybe a little bit flustered. The Dragonelle here is going to forego one of its attacks to try to shove you, Volok, off of your mount. So it's going to be a contested check. I need you to do either a athletics or acrobatics against a strength right here. And he rolled a 9.
Well, it wouldn't matter because my
24.
acrobatics is already 9.
Gotcha. So he's going to make one rend attack against you at disadvantage here for a 14, which misses. So that's both of theirs go. It's the top of the order with you, Layla, still locked into combat with Lord Bakaris here with the enemy on deck.
I can roll good rolls.
You got this. We believe.
The- Okay.
See, I told you.
Okay. That one's shit, but you know I'll take the first one. It's okay. Because fuck you, you little punk ass Bacars.
16.
Okay.
As you get past his guard, striking him with your Dragonlance.
I don't think that one hits.
17 misses, right? And as you say that, he's just like, I'm gonna knock you off, bitch. Not calling you a bitch, love. That was Bakaris calling Layla a bitch, not me calling you a bitch.
I love the clarity,
Okay.
my dear.
I just wanted that to be abundantly clear.
Real hard to not sleep on the couch tonight.
Okay. So Bakaris' turn here, right? So attacking, you can see if he recharges his assault order, which he does not. So he's gonna forego one of his vicious lance attacks to try to shove you, Layla, off of your mount.
No.
So it's gonna be a contested athletics or acrobatics check. He rolled a 14.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a
Fuck you.
15. So then he's gonna come through and attack once at advantage with his vicious lance here for a 21, which hits. As you take a total of 6 points of damage from that strike. Then the Dragonel here, seeing his master attack you, is going to make 2 rend attacks. The first is going to be for a 9, and the second is going to be for a 16, which both miss, right? And then they're going to use the rest of their movement right here. And these, actually, no, Bakaris is going to stay right there as he's fucking angry that you killed his mom. Ends his turn. Legendary action from the Red Ruin, seeing that she just managed to recharge her crossbow here. And she's going to see that everybody's within range of her. All right. Actually, no, she's going to shoot behind her, targeting Helena and Akasha right there. So that explosion's going to happen right behind you guys here, so it doesn't damage her Dragonel. Because you see an arrow kind of split both of you before exploding from behind. I need DC 15 dexterity saving throws from Akasha and Helena. So 22 for Helena, so you take half damage. And then Akasha, this is something you can see.
Yep.
So 19, sweet. So that is 17. So Akasha, you take 8 damage, fire damage, because that's quartered. And you, Helena, take 17 points of fire damage from that legendary action explosive hand crossbow. Akasha, it's now your go with Volok on deck.
Right, you know what? I'm gonna attempt to hit. The English, I swear I speak it. I'm gonna try and hit Red Ruin.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and attack her.
That is a 30 for the first one.
That definitely hits. Your maul pushes away her shield, revealing an...
Oh, that is a critical on the second.
Nice, nice. Go ahead and roll your crit damage here. As your first strike pushes the shield away, giving her like an open view of her chest, as your crit just strikes her right in the chest, kind of caving in some of her plate armor there.
That is my critical damage.
Yep. Plus your savage, plus your brutal.
Okay, so that's... I need to add another 2d6 to that.
Mm-hmm.
I just like roll 2d6 by myself.
Oh, hold on. Give me 2 seconds, actually. Let me click on your thing here for a second.
Pretty sure that does.
Features.
One additional damage die on brutal.
One additional damage dice. Weapon damage dice. Okay, gotcha. So it is just the 2d6. You don't add the plus 9 or plus 12 to it. Gotcha. So for 46, because it's one attack and then your brutal critical, then savage attack, right? Or whatever.
I have my base. I have my base.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. The 30 was The 30 was my first attack, which I haven't rolled for damage yet.
Correct.
The 31 was my crit, which I've rolled the 2.
A 26
Oh, it's-
plus another
okay, so
46.
Another 4? I thought it was just 2.
No,
Is that- 'cause that's on one bit.
it's 46 because you got your brutal and you have your savage, right? So that's another 2d6 and 2d6, so 4d6 total.
Okay, so I just need to roll these extra 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll 4d6 right now. That's going to be the additional damage on top. Okay, so another 15 points there.
I am also confused because that clearly only says 1.
No, so
Yeah.
so she's got savage attack from being a half orc, which you add additional damage dice for that weapon, and then brutal critical you add another additional damage dice, right?
Yeah, but
And then
it was
with
only
your-
one. It was only one attack, so I should only got 2? Question mark.
No, savage and brutal they collapse on the same thing. They stack.
That still doesn't make 4.
Yeah.
That's where the confusion's coming into play.
2d6
Yeah.
is the weapons damage.
Yeah, 1 additional weapon damage die. 1.
Yes, which
And there was
the
only
weapon
one
damage dice for the
critical.
maul is 2d6. That's the
Yes.
base damage dice against the maul.
We still don't get it, but we'll just let you dictate it because you're DM, you are God. You're
Okay,
letting us get
so-
rid of it, I don't
Yeah.
get it.
So, kind of recapping and whatnot. So, when you get the crit, right, you roll double damage dice from your base attack, right? So that's where like the 46
Which
plus
was-
12 comes from, right?
That's where the 26 came from, and
Yeah.
because it was only a crit on one attack, I should only get 2 extra D6 because 1 from brutal, 1 from savage.
Correct, but the damage dice, or at least my interpretation is the damage dice on the weapon itself is 2d6, right?
Oh, right. So you're doubling, right? Okay, I
Correct.
get where you're going with it now.
You get it now?
Mhm.
All right, perfect. So that's where the 46 comes from because the maul's damage is
Right.
2d6, so 46 right on top of that.
Right. Okay. Okay, right. That was my critical damage right there. So
Correct.
now, should I roll damage from my first
can.
attack first? And then I'll go. So that's another 23.
And that's 23 right on top. Hell yeah.
And then for the frenzy attack, yeah, we'll go to hit. Oh, that was close. That's another dirty 30 to hit.
Yes, it is.
And that is another
Another
17 damage.
So you see that the red rune is now bloodied.
Angie. And that's me done.
Gotcha. Legendary action. She's going to use an Emberlance attack against you, Akasha, attacking at advantage here. This is a Draconic Devotion for a 24 to hit. She's going to try to knock you off. I need a DC 16 strength saving throw or you will fall prone. That's 6.
22 strength.
So, all right. So you stay on top of your Dragonelle, but you take 14 points damage total. That's already halved for the piercing damage there. So no more legendary actions from her. Volok, it's your go with Helena on deck.
Alright, same as last time. The gavel.
Send it right at the red rune or her Dragonelle.
Her, Red Ruin.
Okay, 26 hits,
Alright, come on. Fuck.
7 points.
7 plus. Good attack. 10.
10, gotcha.
And then. Scimitar attack. For a nat 20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll those
Alright.
double. Kind of sucks that this one wasn't on your sneak attack though. So
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
So 9 points there as you manage to find your opportunity to strike true.
You know what? Let me go ahead and. Do I have. Trying to remember if I have. Something. Where the hell is it?
Charge. Well,
Traits. Class features. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Action Surge.
Okay, hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attack again with the gavel.
Hell yeah, go ahead.
That don't do shit.
12 misses. You know, she puts up her shield to the last second.
And that don't do shit.
And 18 also misses. She kind of deflects with her shield.
Alright, then cunning action dodge.
Cunning action dodge. Gotcha. Helena, it's your go with enemies on deck.
Julio, I'm still gonna try to, bonus action for potion of regular healing, greater healing.
Okay, that's 20 hit points. So you get that as you down another potion.
Yep. And then take my attack. So, first one is a fucking 24.
24 hits.
And second one is 14.
Sorry, are you attacking the Dragonelle still or the Red Rune?
The Dragonelle.
Dragonelle. Okay, gotcha. 14 misses.
Yeah, so the 24 hit though, right?
It did.
Cool. That is 7 points there. And just cause why not? I'm going to use my brand of castigation.
Okay.
Take my 1d6 to myself real quick. That's 1 point of damage to myself real quick. And then the cold damage that's going to be hitting the dragon, which is 5.
5 points. Perfect.
Yep.
Right there.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Gotcha. You find the hole that Akasha kind of made for you there as you fire true, damaging this thing even more as it's become bloodied. It's the Red's Ruin's turn here. And she is going to make a single attack on all of you again after she sees if she recharges her crossbow, which she does not. So first strike coming at you, Volek, at normal, looking to try to knock you off your mount for a 14, which she fails. Then attacking at advantage against you, Akasha, looking to knock you off your mount for a 21. I need another DC 16 strength saving throw, or you'll fall prone. That's 7.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. All right. So you begin falling. I'm going to tell you your damage. Go ahead and make a DC 12 animal handling check at advantage as you hear Layla give off commands on how to better control your Dragonelle. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you take 13 points. Okay, gotcha. And you're no longer falling as the Dragonelle underneath you manages to catch you. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But you take 13 points of damage total from that Ember Lance attack. All right. And then she's going to make another strike at you, Helena, at advantage here for a 19, which hits, as you're going to take 11 plus 16 points total on damage from that Ember Lance attack. And then seeing as she's going to move right behind you, Volek, kind of gaining some distance from Akasha and Helena here. The Dragonelle is going to take 2 swings at you at disadvantage because of your dodge. He's going to miss for a 10. And he's going to miss for another 10. Sweet. So we're at the top of the order here. It's your go, Layla. Bakaris looks hurt right now. His Dragonelle looks fresh with enemies on deck.
So that I can smack him up some I'm real sick of this little punk ass's shit. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yep, 29 hits. Yeah, double 29s, both hits.
8 big damage.
18.
Not as big damage, but no damage.
And 18 and 16. Sweet. You swing twice with your lance as he begins coughing up blood.
Good. Cough up more. Maybe not.
And the 12 misses there as he blocks your shield. As he says, "Damn it, bitch! I'll get you."
Sure you will.
That end your turn?
That does.
Gotcha. Legendary action from the Red Ruin. She's going to see if she recharges her explosive hand crossbow, which she does not. Sweet. So now it's enemy's turn. Bakaris here is going to try to, once again, try to knock you off of your Dragonelle here. Another contested either athletics or acrobatics check for me against his strength. Roll high. He rolled a fucking 5.
I rolled a 15.
Sweet. You kind of like push his fucking lance off of your chest as he comes through with another one for a 17, which you managed to block with your shield. He's going to see if he recharges his assault order. which he does. He's going to yell an assault order to Red Ruin, allowing her to make use her reaction to make an Emberlance attack against you, Volok, here. She's going to be attacking at normal, rather, which would be a 17, so that misses. And then the Dragonelle is going to make 2 strikes against you, Layla. The first for a natural 1, the second for a 10. Would you manage to block with your shield easily? Akasha, it's your go with Volok on deck.
Doke. Do it. Let's go. Let's go try and finish off Red Ruin.
Gotcha. You give chase.
We give chase, and we go try and hit him again.
You got it, Bessie.
That is first one is the 30.
Nice. You're kind of like nailing these fucking 19s, dude.
There's another one.
Oh my god. Dude, if you had the ones that like crit on 19s, this would be fucking insane.
Oh my god, wouldn't it?
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I was going to go for a third from a frenzy strike.
Okay.
There's 22 on the third.
22 hits. Yep, all 3 hit. Go ahead and roll damage. As you see her kind of go for a blow against Volok before your maul kind of bashes her hand for 22 points. You come up bashing her head for another 19. And then you swing around and you hit her chest for another 18. And as you do, you see that plate cave in as she spits blood from like her full helm there. It's kind of like draping her Dragonelle now. She's on her last legs.
He's doing.
Okay. All right, that ends your turn there. Legendary action here. She's coughing up blood. She's going to make a desperate Emberlance attack to try to knock you once again off of your Dragonelle, attacking at normal for a natural 1. God damn it. As you, Volok, managed to dodge out of the way, it's your go. You see her on her last legs.
Same as last time. Gavel. Nat 20.
Nice.
So
Way to
it's gonna
fucking
be
go.
9 and then. Come on. 15, so that's 24.
Nice. How do you do it?
I'm just gonna knock her straight off her dragon and watch her.
Sweet. As your gavel kind of connects with her helm, she falls limp from her Dragonelle as you begin to see her slowly fall towards the ground. Her body gets kind of enveloped in smoke as it kind of like poofs out of distance. Her Dragonelle screams out in rage.
Sucks to be you. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the Dragonelle.
Okay.
For another nat 20.
Nice. Hell yeah.
14.
14 points. Boom. Hell yeah. As this one's become bloodied as you manage to kind of slash open a large gash across its neck.
Then cutting action dodge.
All right, gotcha. Helena, it's your go. You see the Red Ruin kind of like disappear out of view in a ploof of smoke. And Layla is still in combat with Bakaris. It's your go with enemies on deck.
It's my turn. Question, it's my turn?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Since that one's no longer a threat, Helena's gonna fly over here, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at Bakaris.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll to attack for me.
First one fucking misses.
15 misses.
Second one for a fucking dirty 20.
That one hits.
Cool. 5, so that's 7 plus 2 full damage on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And the only other thing I can do, I'm gonna bonus action real quick in second wind.
Didn't you already use second wind?
I used it way earlier, but we took that short rest, remember? And it recharges after a short rest.
Okay, gotcha. That's right. You've been chugging potions. Gotcha.
Yep, I've been knocking them down like they're fucking whiskey. But yeah, that's the end of my turn, buddy.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. It is Red Ruin's Dragonelle's turn here. They are outside of 10 feet, so the brand isn't going to do psychic damage to her, right? One attack against you, Volok. One attack against you, Akasha. Disadvantage here against Volok for a 6, which misses. And then at regular against you, Akasha, for a 17, which meets it, beats it here. So this is going to be halved as the dragon kind of scratches across your chest as you take 8 plus 2, 14 points of damage total from that rend attack there. And that ends the Dragonelle's turn. Top of the order. It's Layla. It's your go. You see Bakaris kind of watch as the Red Ruin falls. You see his eyes go wide before turning back up to you. What do you do, Layla?
Stab him as he fucking turns back. Maybe.
So a 15. Your Dragonelle. And that one.
No, I don't!
Sweet. All 3 attacks kind of with Bakaris kind of catching the blows at the very last second as she looks back up at you. It's just like, you might have killed the Red Ruin, but I'll at least take you, Layla, with me. As you can see a desperate kind of feral expression across his face.
I don't like you the same way, Bakaris. You're icky.
So it is now Bakaris' turn here, and you are going to see him jump from his Dragonelle, looking to try to grapple you. All right. So another strength, athletics or acrobatics check, and he rolled a 10.
I rolled a 15.
So
he falls to his death now?
So he's not able to grapple you, as he kind of like still kind of clings onto your Dragonelle there. Seeing that his plan is failed, he's gonna forego his one rend attack. His one lance attack here, and try to get back onto his Dragonelle here.
I'm sure.
Who he is going to try to take 2 swipes against you. Normal. First one's going to be for a 23 to hit. The other one's for a 14, which you managed to block with your shield. So as you feel kind of against your body there, you're not raging. So it's 14 points total of damage from that rend attack.
Rend is...
It's slashing. Sorry, so that's half. So that's 8 points total. All right, that's Bakaris' turn. Akasha, it's your go with Volok on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the Dragonelle again.
Smack
Or
it
go
up.
back to hitting that. This one.
Let's see if you roll more 19s. Oh my god, you did.
Jesus Christ, Lexi!
I'm not crits though, that's the thing. It's sad.
You should totally
It's
get the
sad.
feature that lets you crit on 19s, man. It'll be fucking sick.
Where do I get that? On what level do I get that?
It's a feature.
Okay, sweet. So 30 hits.
Oh, do. Second is 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage right now, because you might be able to just like knock this thing. So 22, good damage. He's on its last legs there. 17 hurts it even further. You kind of bend one of its wings. As you can tell, it's barely holding on. Let's see if the frenzy takes it.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for it. And a 27.
27 hits. Roll for damage.
Do 19
At
damage.
19. How do you do it?
I'm just gonna hit it. I'm just gonna bonk it on the head so hard that you see its head spike.
Boom. And he falls down, disappearing in the smoke. What?
That head spike is just gonna burst through that chin as I bonk that. As I bonk that.
I love it. You still have your movement here.
Okay, let's just go aggro Bakaris.
Okay. I gotcha.
Hey, buddy.
He turns back at you and kind of gives you a hiss. It's like, God damn it! Damn it all! Volok, it's your go. You hear Bakaris cursing off in the distance there. Helena, you're on deck.
Alright. Let's see. So the Dragonelle I was fighting is dead, right?
Correct.
Okay, shit, hold on a second. I need to reload because it's not.
Oh, I
Okay,
wonder if
there we
it.
go.
I wonder if it disappears if I put it on hide. Oh no, sorry. I put it on hide, so it did vanish from your thing.
Okay. So no, it was the fact that they were still on there, but like so was Red
okay.
Ruin and all that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and come around here. How is his Dragonel looking?
His Dragonel looks very much healthy, but Kars not so much. You see him kind of bleeding from his mouth there, kind of holding a wound on the side.
Alright, I'm just gonna come up on this side and go ahead and attack him.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do it.
Alright. Oh, come on. Fuck that one.
That one, he catches you and ducks below your gavel.
16.
16, he puts up his shield and blocks you.
Cunning action dodge.
Cunning action dodge there. All right, Helena, it's your go. With enemy on. Oh no, with Layla on deck.
Cool. Precise strike first.
Gotcha. You steady yourself.
Yep. Let me take this attack at advantage, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Fucking right. Fucking 22.
22
on the first
hits.
One. Second one is a fucking 21. Both
Also
hit.
hits.
So first one for a 3, second one for 9 plus fucking 10 points of cold damage.
Nice. Boom, boom, boom. As you see, like chunks of his plate mail kind of getting sundered, revealing like a gaping wound that Layla bestowed upon him. He's barely hanging on here.
And since that brand went away from the dragon, can I transfer it to him?
Are you able to?
It says that I can. It says, or until you apply the brand to another creature, your brand can be dispelled with dispelled magic.
Okay, gotcha. Is it a bonus action to do it?
It's just a special, so I wouldn't say that it's a bonus action.
Okay, gotcha.
Or you can count it as one if you want, just to make it fair.
No, if it's a special, it's a special, dude.
Alright, cool. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking chug my last, potion of superior healing as my bonus action.
If you wanted to, I'm fairly certain you guys are gonna level up after this, so I'd recommend just saving that.
Just hold it? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll hold it then for
yeah.
the next battle then. Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
I'd
Sounds
recommend saving
good,
that.
yeah.
Sweet
Alright,
Layla.
sounds good.
Bakaris looks up at you. He's barely hanging on. You see feral anger on his expression as he spits at you. He says, "Fuck you and all you stand for."
I mean, we're not standing right now. We're flying, my dear. You should probably get it right.
27 hits. Roll for damage.
Come on.
And how do you do it?
I'll send your corpse to your daddy's grave and smack his head off.
Whew. The sickening like crunch and then the tear and the rip kind of sounds through the air as you see Bakaris' head goes flying before he falls off his Dragonel, disappearing into like a poof of black smoke into the combat that rages below. His Dragonel and dives for Bakaris' body, also disappearing.
Cool.
See you next fall.
Quite literally.
Fuck you.
See you next fall. Sweet. So what you guys do manage to kind of scrape up off of Red Ruin's body there is her explosive hand crossbow. Not right. So that's
that's going to Helena.
that's an item that you guys can pick up there.
I know a person that uses hand crossbows.
Yep. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Coughs loudly in Helena.
Let me see. Homebrew items. And then you guys do level up to 13. So go ahead and do a level up. And then we'll take like a little 10-minute break here and then resume afterwards. Where the fuck is it? It is explosive.
So I am gonna take the level 3 in fire.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so with the explosive hand crossbow, right? So it's a +2 bonus to attack and damage, and so it's a +2 weapon, right, to damage and attack rolls. And as an action, the explosive hand crossbow can fire an explosive crossbow bolt at a specific range. When it reaches the point, it does DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 10d6 fire damage. Right? Who amongst your group is going to scoop this one up?
What's that, the hand crossbow?
Yeah, the explosive hand crossbow.
I don't want it. I ain't have it as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
I think Helena
Yeah.
who is gonna take it.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, that would be like on my back.
And
The
I
temptation is to ask if I can have the pepper pots just for a laugh.
just cause. Like,
What is more,
too good.
What is more dangerous than a cafe with a mall? A cafe with a mall and a gun.
And a gun.
Yeah, I got that with a gun and a maul. Who gave her a gun? Trick shot, so I'm gonna take dead shot and winging shot. Yeah, winging shot. Okay, so dead eye and winging is what I'm taking. Rashad.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
That's 9 to 11.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Okay.
Can you guess what I'm trying out first?
Alright, cool. Alright, so that's added to your inventory there. Actually, I'm just gonna add that to the permanent magic items. Okay, cool.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Janai, did you level up? When you guys level up, go ahead and take a long rest here.
Oh, level up, right, here we go.
Yeah, level up to 13.
Back. Yay.
So many messages.
Excuse me.
The only one that sends me messages. Nobody. That's the only one that sends me messages.
We're watching here.
Ah, there we go.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot.
Oh wait, it's still loading. Hold on. Okay, there.
Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking thing again.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, my criticals are gonna really fucking hurt now.
Yes, they
Oh, yeah.
are.
Mm.
Okay, gotcha. Tom, did you finish leveling up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Janai, you finish? Helena finished. Helena, did you finish leveling up there?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, sweet. So you guys defeated the Red Ruin and Lord Bakaris there as you guys are continuing to approach that flying citadel, like huge fucking mass of dangerousness, right? Celestrin's still riding alongside you. And as you guys continue to approach the flying citadel, it continues to rise and like slowly move towards Kalaman. The fissures riddled like the foundation, creating lots of tunnels that extend deep into the rock that you can see. Celestrin guides his Dragonel close to one of these, like a natural shelf with the space enough for everybody to land. Beyond, a narrow cave cuts its way into the depths of the flying citadel. Right, so as you guys all get there and you land, dismounting on your Dragonel, Celestrin turns to you and he says,
I urge you all to head into the cave before we're all spotted. I'll take your Dragonels and lead off any potential pursuits. I think with the Red Ruin being dead, we've provided a good enough distraction. Good luck in there. I'll ride back to the city.
I take one last look at the air Dragonel I'm on and go, see you later, Hot Rod.
I'ma just give Chamomile some much needed head pats and tell him you did good, buddy.
hell yeah.
As he flies off.
Sweet. As Celestrin kind of takes off with the rest of the Dragonels, he turns back and says one last thing.
Be careful in there. There's untold numbers of Dragon Army troops that occupy the land above the bastion of the Kisses above. Layla,
Don't say it. Save it for when we're done.
With that, you kind of see like a smile kind of cross his face before he kind of turns to head off into the distance. What I need is a group intelligence check. So this is just a straight intelligence check at the top of your guys' thing there.
That's it.
It's a save, Helena.
Fuck.
So it's a 14, a 7, a 10, and a 20. Cool, so that averages out pretty okay. So as you guys are kind of annotating, so what you're able to pick up as a group is that by the Citadel's flying current speed, it's at least about 3 hours remain before the Citadel reaches Kalaman's walls, at which point you have a fairly good understanding that they're planning on crashing this thing into the city, completely destroying it. Yeah.
I like that.
And now, as you begin to kind of ascend the sub-levels here, I need... Who is leading your party here? They're going to kind of navigate... Actually, it's going to be a group. It's going to be a group check. Yeah, a group survival check.
Both the barbarians are probably up front, and me and Volok are kind of like behind, bringing up the rear.
Yeah, it's going to be a group check here. A group
what kind of check?
A group survival check to see how well you're able to navigate these caves.
Oh, fucking jeez.
Okay, so I got a 23, 19, 8, 8, and whatnot. But half the party passes with it, right? So from the 23 and 19. So you guys are able to navigate these tunnels leading into foundations of the Flying Citadel. It's relatively dark in here, and some areas completely dark. The occasional rumbles like echo throughout the passages of the Citadel. You guys like manage to see different types of bones kind of as you're transitioning through these corridors. One of which you managed to avoid, like this purple essence kind of emanating out of it, for which you know that there's probably a couple other death dragons lurking in there, but you guys managed to avoid them, right? And you ascend to make entry to the actual sub-levels. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that is good there. Boop. All right. And so the tunnels that wind through the foundation of the Flying Citadel rise via a natural shaft into a rocky cavity, right? There's a gash in the rock that forms a passage to the east where a familiar blue-skinned elf in a pale dress stands with a knowing smile on her face.
We know this person? Question mark?
Okay. And
who allowed the Navi here?
And Lidara turns to you, Layla and Volok with a smile on her face as she says,
Ah, Layla, Volok, you seem to have brought friends. I can already guess why you're here, and I'm here to provide assistance. Lord Soth lurks in the ruins above. He uses the cataclysmic fire from Kalaman's catacombs to control this flying citadel and reanimate those dragon skeletons. If you quell the cataclysmic fire, the undead dragons will all be destroyed, and the flying citadel will fall.
When she mentions the name, Helena like grips her pistol extra tight, just basically getting mad at hearing the name.
Okay. Sweet. Lidar continues.
I'm not sure how to specifically quell this fire, but the flames were created by gods, so it stands that the power of gods could help extinguish them.
Anybody got any fucking idea what to do here?
I mean,
Hit it as hard as a god can.
Do you have anything imbued with the power of a god?
don't we have something like that?
As she holds up the Dragonlance.
You see Ladara give a fervent, like head nod up and down as she says,
Yes, that should do nicely. Destroy the cataclysmic fire with that lance there, but beware of Lord Soth. He is a peerless foe. You all don't stand a chance against him in battle. But perhaps there's a way to distract him. Hidden somewhere in the chambers ahead is an elven relic known as the Mirror of Reflected Past. Mirror of Reflected Past. Those who view the mirror see glimpses of their past. I believe that this mirror can distract Soth, giving you guys a chance to extinguish the cataclysmic fire.
and from Layla and Volok, from what you guys can recall, and you share this information with everybody else, is while you guys were in the catacombs of Kalaman there, you do recall that Lord Soth was this previous hero from ages past that was meant to stop the cataclysm, but due to his own envy and rage, ended up failing the gods, in which caused the entire northern region of Anslon to be devastated in what became known as the cataclysm there, right? He's a very ancient and very strong being. And if you have any questions for Lidara, ask away.
How did you get in here?
Gotcha. And as you ask that, a smile crosses her face as that pale bluish skin begins to fade. The body becoming a little bit more spectral as a ghostly appearance appears. Right, and she becomes like she starts floating in the air, maybe a couple of feet, as she says,
"In life, I was one of the elven priestesses of Isolde's attendants. Isolde was the wife of Lord Soth, and I was amongst those who distracted Soth from his quest to prevent the cataclysm. For my deeds, I was cursed to live on as a ghost, but also a curse on Soth and works to stop his ambitions. But I can't stand against Soth alone, and hence why I met you so long ago in Vogler, to seek your aid in stopping him."
This information.
This explains so much, and yet not enough. I hope that when this ends, you can finally rest.
As long as Lord Soth is within this realm, I am tied to him by this curse. But he cannot be allowed to bring this much destruction upon the world. Be careful as you traverse the sublevels of the Citadel. It is teeming with undead and draconians alike.
Right.
Okay.
And so
Perfect.
as-
I hunt undead all the time. As Helena cocks back one of her pepper boxes.
Okay. Oop. So as you guys. Okay, I gotcha. So, and as you say that, as you guys continue to kind of like push towards the entrance to the Citadel, Ladara kind of says like, "I will soon meet you again. Remember, the Mirror of Reflected Past will be able to help distract Soth long enough for you to destroy that cataclysmic fire." And she kind of fades away into the rocks. And exploration's on you guys.
Well, Layla, you're leading the way. We're behind you, friend.
She actually stepped out for a moment.
Well, damn. Akasha, you're leading the way. We're behind you, friend.
Oh god. Okay, okay. Hang on, maybe.
Okay.
Storm,
Gotcha.
well, not storm ahead, but
Okay.
Excuse me.
You're being cautious as you proceed. Gotcha. So, and as you come upon, you come between like a fork in the road. One descends down into what you assume to be another chamber. The other one kind of is like a straight ahead that kind of peers into the chamber from where you are, from where your location is, Akasha. You can't exactly see everything from that angle. Which way you want to go?
You know what? I know how I'm gonna decide. I'm going that's heavy. Oh, flip a coin. I'm gonna take the top path.
Okay, top
Because I
path.
got heads.
Gotcha. Sweet. So as you come up to the top path here, you're able to kind of like peer through like a broken wall. There's maybe like a 5 to 10 foot drop before you kind of see the rest of this this area here. And what is revealed?
Oh God.
Okay, so let me paint the scene for you here. So it looks like a burial vault. Spaced evenly around the perimeter of this chamber are numerous brick-covered stone archways. There's plaques that are set into many of these arches. At the room's center stands a raised stone dais bearing an ominous statue. A double door, a smaller door, and a stairway lead at the stand at the east end of the room, right? And in the center of the crypt, this dais that bears a statue of a robed figure with a grim skull for a face. Before the statue, a pair of skeletons kneel, holding an altar of polished black stone between them. Helena, I want you to go ahead and roll a either insight or investigation or history check for me. And this is against undead here, so you should be having at advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do history to see what I can recall about these guys. So that is like 21.
Gotcha, a 21. So you, Helena, as everybody's kind of huddling together there, and you explain this to the group, that shrine in the center is a shrine of Shamash, who is an undead god, right? Very bad juju energy here. And information that you can recall about the other creatures in this room that you're able to plainly see. Nope, that's Zephyros' tower.
Like point out any weaknesses and stuff like that to the rest of the crew. That's what I'm trying to do for the guys that are
so there. You point out to the Minotaur skeleton that stands at the base of the base of this crypt here, as you point out that it is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. Right? You point at the skeletons there, the skeletal knights, and you point out that their blades deal necrotic damage. You point to the Bone Knight, and you notate that he is both a spellcaster, as well as carrying a very large great sword that does not do necrotic damage. All right, and so those are key details of the enemies. They do not seem to have noticed the party.
So, guys, I got this really cool crossbow now.
I think you should use it.
Yup, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's
so. So, as kind of like a surprise round, I guess we're gonna shoot. You said it's 20 feet, right?
Yeah, 20-foot radius. So you should be able to get all of them with that first strike there.
Yeah, so right there in the middle. So aiming in between the two skeletal knights, I'm gonna take the shot with the explosive crossbow as Krieger and I guess Lilo will be on the front, getting ready to kind of take on, and then me and Bollock will be in the back, getting ready to like either take a shot or even have Bollock sneak up, stuff like that. So surprise round, and then I guess initiative.
Let's go ahead and roll for initiative right now for me. Helena, this is you shoot your crossbow. This is going to be your action right here, and then you have your bonus action and movement right after that.
I got you.
But go ahead and roll your damage. I'm going to roll for saves right now.
Do I have to roll to hit first?
No. So to use the explosive shot, that's a once per short rest, and it's just a DC 15 dex save. Okay.
Okay. And it's
Um.
10d6 fire damage.
What the hell?
Oof.
Let
me know.
Remember, guys. Akasha, did you take a long rest? You did
Oh
not.
no, I didn't.
Yeah. Make sure everybody takes a long rest here, okay?
Let me know when you're ready, Rashad.
No, just go ahead and
Because I
just
got my dice.
yeah, go ahead and just roll.
Okay.
Yeah, roll your damage here.
32 points of fire damage.
So the skeleton, he fails, or the minotaur fails. The knights are gonna roll their dex save.
Bless you.
Knight A fails. Knight
Bless you.
B fails, and the bone knight is going to go. Dex save from the bone knight, and he passes. So he's the only one that's going to take half damage of
Gotcha.
16 from the bone knight, and then everybody else takes 32. Okay.
Hell yes.
32.
That's exactly what I wanted.
32. And then let me add up some HP here. Okay. And then, so order is going to be Akasha, then a bunch of enemies, and then Layla, Volek, and Helena, right? Akasha, you hear the boom of almost like a fireball essentially going off, hitting all of these skeletons who instantly kind of jitter their bones, locking eyes with the party. What do you do?
Get angry and get right in my faces.
Gotcha. You begin to rage. You got what, 40 feet of movement speed?
I get 60 because as part of the feature,
Nice.
I get half my movement speed upon entering rage.
Ooh.
I think yes, instinctive counts as part of a bonus action. You take to enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed, so
Let's
I get
do it.
extra 20 feet. Just double check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do it. Where are you running off to? It is probably about like 10 feet to get to like the top of that platform in front of you. But there are stairs, of course.
I'm gonna run and go, and I'm gonna stop hitting the Minotaur.
Gotcha. And he is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage here. Okay.
So get in, and I have a maul.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna do some fucking work against this thing as like a deathly hollow growl comes out from this creature. Go ahead and roll to attack. Let's do it. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Akasha.
23 to hit.
Yep, 23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, 28 will still hit.
And that's 23.
So times 2. So 46 points of damage on that first strike there. Okay. And then roll again. Or, sorry, the second will hit. So 40 points. Sweet. How do you do it as you like two hit this thing?
I'm gonna sweep its legs like clean off, and then just break its skull.
Ooh, love it. It kind of sends like a necrotic energy out that kind of scatters across the floor.
And that is me done.
Okay,
Yes.
Gotcha. Enemies' turns. The skeletal knights first over here. One's going to jump down and get right in front of you. The other one's going to move. Oh, yep, he'll be able to just get right to 30, kind of closing distance with you. All right. So Skeletal Knight A is going to whip out what looks like a longsword at first before it kind of inflames with this purple-like energy. He's going to make 3 enervating blade strikes against you, Akasha. One's going to be for a 13, which you dodge out of the way. Another one for a natural 20, so I'll just roll that crit damage now. As you take 23 points of necrotic damage, right? As he strikes again for a 14, which misses. And now you cannot regain hit points until the start of the Skeletal Knight's next turn. So B here is going to close with you, Layla. It's going to make 3 attacks. The first one for a 11, which misses. Another one for a 10, which you block with your shield. And the last one for an 18, which you managed to block with your lance. Then the Bone Knight's turn here. He's going to move to the edge of his dais here. Layla, you are on deck. And... what is that, 30 feet? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're going to... so, Helena, I need you to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw as the Bone Knight cast Compelled Duel on you, which you managed to resist the instruction to come face him in one-on-one combat. So that's going to be his spell slot used there for spell casting. And then he's going to stay put. Layla, it's your go with Volok on deck. I need to make spell slots for him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice, natural 20.
I hate this game.
You got the natural 20. Make sure to roll your extra damage dice there. So 19. Oh, it should just be 1d12, love.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's 1d12 plus 8. So, oh yeah, I guess so. So it's 11. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Just look at the actual whole number that the dice roll.
Yeah, you're not wrong. 27 hits.
Does it? Okay.
For 10 points of damage on Tonight B, as he's having a hard time holding himself together, and that one misses there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all done.
Sweet. Volok, it's your go with Helena on deck.
Alright. So each square is 5 feet, correct?
Correct.
5. 30, and we'll stand next to Layla. Is the knight within range, or?
He is within 5 feet of you.
Alright, then we'll go ahead and attack with a gavel.
Okay. Kind of seeing your opportunity.
Oh,
Hit.
shit, yeah.
You hit with the 20 as you get past his plate for 13 points. Good damage there.
And since Layla's within 5 feet of it, attack.
Plus 15. Nice. And you can tell he's on his last legs there. He's having a very hard time holding himself together.
Attack with my star. 23.
23 hits. Says, I will eat your flesh. 10 points. He's on his last legs.
Cunning action dodge.
Cunning action dodge. Helena, it's your go with, and then top of the order with Akasha on deck.
Cool. Action surge.
Roasted.
Okay.
Since I used my surge.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up just ever so slightly so I can take my shots with my pepper boxes.
Gotcha.
First one for fuck, man. 8. Which I'm assuming misses the Bone Knight that's on
Correct.
the little thing right there. Yeah.
Correct.
Fuck this. I'm expending 1 grit point to give me Deadeye shot on the second shot. So,
Okay, you're
At
attacking with advantage. Okay.
yes, sir. That is a fucking 14.
A
Jesus.
14 misses.
Jesus fucking
Kind of
Christ.
dings right off of the skeleton's bonecraft armor.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold up my middle finger in absolute despair and
Okay.
take my turn.
Alright, sweet. Top of the order here. Akasha, it's your go with Skeletal Knight on deck.
Time to smash again. We're gonna hit the
Gotcha.
skeletal knight.
Alright, you turn around on this one that just striked you and you strike him back.
That is, that's a
A
16 to hit.
16 misses. He manages to block with his inebriating blade.
Second is 17.
17 just narrowly misses. He ducks underneath you.
Damn. And for the frenzy, come on. Big numbers.
A
20.
dirty 20.
Dirty
Yep, dirty
20.
20 hits. Roll for damage.
Ooh. Do something.
For 18 points. Sweet. And he's looking pretty hurt right now, but still pretty healthy.
Question, is that thing
No, it's not. It is not. It does. It's not vulnerable.
Damn.
Okay. That's me, dude.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. Skeleton Knight A's turn here, and he's going to try to seek revenge with 3 strikes coming right at you, Akasha. The first for 19, which hits. The second for a natural 20, which hits. And then another one for 27. Ooh, goddamn. 3 fucking strikes.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So first is going to be 12 points of necrotic damage. The crit is going to be 35 points necrotic damage. And the last strike that kind of goes across your chest for 22 points of necrotic damage. As he says, "Yes, feed me your soul." That's going to end his turn.
Oh.
As Knight B here is going to make 2 attacks against you, Volok, at disadvantage, and 1 attack against you, Layla, seeing that it missed 3 times. So disadvantage against Volok is going to be an 11, which you dodge, and another attack against Volok for a 19, which beats it?
No.
Fuck.
No, sorry. This is the second attack's coming towards Volok right here.
Okay.
As you, Volok, take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Cunning action dodge. Or uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, so you take 8 points. As the last strike comes towards you, Layla, for a 23. Right, as he manages to catch you against your side for 13 points of necrotic damage. Right, and as he says, "Feast on their souls." The Bone Knight here is going to see you taking aim at it, Helena. And it is going to... Hell yeah. So you're going to find yourself... Like, he casts darkness, sending your entire little tunnel there into a plume of darkness right there. So you effectively can't see right now, and that is a 15-foot radius.
So I'm assuming that it's a circle that's like just surrounding me in this little hallway. Got it.
Yep, boom, and even kind of like pokes out a little bit towards there. So right now, so you cannot see him anymore. You'd have to just move out of that. You're going to see him get behind the statue, giving him a little bit of additional cover. Layla, it's your go with Volok on deck.
Ooh, almost smack this bitch up again.
That's a 2nd level spell slot.
19.
Okay.
Another 19.
19, both 19s hit on the Knight.
Yay.
Roll for damage on the first one. 14, hold on, save the roll for a second.
It's too late. I roll it fast.
Okay, that's 9, so 14. So 14 plus 5 is 19. So he has to make a 19 save. He fails. Okay, gotcha. So you managed to down him on the first strike there, as his undead fortitude was not able to keep him alive.
I mean, after that, I'll use my movement to charge and use that second one on Night.
Yeah, that 9, so Knight takes 9 points of damage as you come up behind him. 27, yep, he takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he is bloodied now and looking real bad. Volok, it's your go with Helena on deck.
Alright. 5, 20. Let me get right behind this guy. Attack with my gavel.
Gotcha.
24.
24 hits. 10 points, hell yeah.
8.
Plus 8.
And then we'll use my
All that damage.
for 20.
20 hits.
12 damage.
12 points of damage there. Hell yeah. And he is barely hanging on. He's having a hard time keeping his form together.
Then cunning action.
Cunning action dodge. Sweet. Helena, it's your go. At the top of the order with you, Akasha.
Okay, Helena's gonna move out of the darkness to right about here-ish, getting behind the Bone Knight.
Okay.
Gonna extend one more grip point for a winging shot against him.
Gotcha. What does that do?
He has to make a DC 15 strength saving throw or fall prone.
Okay.
So that's if it hits. So let me roll to see if I hit. Fucking 16.
16 misses.
And then the second one, I just
Bangs right off of his armor.
Fuck, 11.
And 11 also misses, just clings right off of his armor.
Fuck, you asshole.
Alright,
Shit. The only other thing I have is, I'll use it for my next go-around. I'm gonna expend a prayer slice strike for my next go-around.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. Top of the order, Akasha. The skeletons between all of you. It's your go with enemies on deck.
We're going to smash it because Andy, because it hurt it real bad the last time, so I need to hurt it back.
It did do a big hurty.
Did do a very big hurty. It was 27 for the first.
Definitely hits. Roll for damage for me.
Oh, dope.
What the 14 would miss on the second strike there.
Yeah.
So
18
18
damage.
points, so he just needs to make a 5 con save. Which he rolls a 7 for, so you think that maul is going to, like, you shatter his head, but instead of him breaking down like his other companion, he's able to maintain his fortitude there, so he's still up.
We're using the frenzy strike.
Mm-hmm.
Big numbers. God damn it. 18.
18, beats it. Roll for damage.
Oh, cool. That is 16 damage.
16, so he needs to roll the 21. He rolls at 11, so he fails. So how do you do it?
I'm just gonna keep hitting him till he turns to dust because Akasha is pissed.
And he turns to dust as you just grind him up. The Bone Knight kind of chatters, speaking something, but none of you guys speak Infernal.
Excuse me, I do.
You do? Okay. So what you understand, Akasha, this Bone Knight kind of curses at you as he says, along the lines of, Chamath's blessings be upon all of you. All right. Go ahead and do a religion check for me as the Bone Knight's turn's going to go to see if you can recall anything about the... Oh, a natural 20. Hell yeah. Sweet. So you know that Chamath is still the god of undeath, and that something... He's one to bestow boons, but those boons typically come with dire consequences, and you know that this is like an altar to that god, right?
Right.
Sweet. So Bone Knight here is going to jump down right in front of you. You're going to see him pull out his great sword before it blazes with like a bright fire. He's going to bonus action cast Branding Smite. He's going to try to attack you here. He's going to attack twice. The first one's going to be for a 25, which hits. So you, Helena, are going to take... That is 2d6 on top. So you take 12 points of damage total from his first strike. And that expends his Branding Smite, so that's gone. And then he's going to attack again with his great sword against you for a 10, which manages to miss there. So he kind of gives you gives a hiss. Layla, it's your go. The Bone Knight's the only one left.
That's nice. I've got 80 feet of movement, and I do reckon if I go over these stairs... Oh yeah, I got plenty of movement.
Tell me exactly which way you go. It's important. Okay, gotcha. I need you to go ahead and make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. An 11. Okay. So as you kind of cross the steps of this thing, you are now under the spell effect of fear as a voice enters your mind and your mind only, Layla, as you hear, "I find you worthy. Join me and I will open the river of souls to you." And this undead godly voice causes to fear you, so you have to now use your dashes to get as far away from this statue as possible. So
Meaning what? Can you elaborate on what I have to do now? Is that
you're just running away from this thing. So
I'm just feared.
you're feared.
Okay, that's all you said. Okay.
So you have to use your action to dash away. So you're like huddling off in that corner by that door now. And let's see when you can make the saves. Refuse the offer. Hold on, I think you can make the saves at the end of your turn. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna say it's at the end of your turns. You can remake the save. No. No. So you're still feared right there.
Fear does not negate my specials or bonus actions.
So it's you're under the spell fear, which is completely different from frighten, right? So it's an actual spell that's cast upon you. So you have to use your action to dash away constantly until you make your save.
And I can't use anything else.
Can't use anything else.
Super fucked. Okay.
Yep.
Love you guys. Eat it.
Sweet. So you, Volek, see Layla hit the stairs before stopping for a split moment and then dashing off. You see her like sweating beads. You've never seen her like this before. Volek, it's your go with Helena on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Do you cross as well? Hell yeah. Go ahead and do a DC 16 wisdom save for me. No, wait, actually, I think it's only on the first person. Never mind. Yep, it's only on the first person that crosses.
Well, of course it would be me.
I'm gonna get behind this guy and attack.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll its attack for me.
17.
17 misses. And kind of his bonecraft armor just dings right off of it.
Right then, scimitar. For a nat 20.
Ooh, natural 20. Hell yeah, let's go.
Alright, so 11
Roll that crit.
plus. Big number, big number, big number. Big fucking number.
Nice, 31. He's gonna do a hellish rebuke as his reaction here. I need you to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, I wonder if that made it.
28. That's 2d10. So you're gonna take half damage here. Of just 4 points of fire damage here from the hellish rebuke.
Alright.
And he is
take
now
it just in
bloodied.
case. Actually, you know what? Cunning action dodge. I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
Or
Gotcha.
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. Okay, so you only take 2 then.
And then my bonus action is be cunning action dodge.
Gotcha. Helena, it's your go. Then Akasha, you're on deck.
Cool. Since he's right here in front of my face, I'm going to take my pepper box and aim it right in between his eyes.
Okay.
And this is an advantage, correct?
You have crossbow expert, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And it's at advantage because of precise strike.
Yes, since you're using precise strike on your first strike here.
Yup. That is a natural 20, baby.
Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go.
All these natties.
So that is 50 points of damage.
Nice. Good shit. He's having a hard
15.
time holding himself together.
Yup, and just for funsies.
Go ahead and roll your
I'm,
2d6 for the crit on the ice damage stuff.
Wouldn't that have dropped by now?
Did you guys? Well, it is per long rest, huh? You guys did take a long
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, it would have dropped by now.
It's more of a combat long rest from like your level up. It's not a true long rest, so technically you still would have it right now. So go ahead and
Okay.
and roll it.
Yeah, so that's 6 points, and just for funsies, I'm gonna expend my last grip point for Deadeye to get advantage on my second roll,
Okay.
and that is a fucking dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Meets it, beats it.
And fucking that is 8 points of damage on top of
He's having a very
5
hard
points of-
time holding himself
5
together.
points of cold damage.
Okay.
And just because those made contact, fuck him, Brandon casts Digitization.
Okay. Boop.
And now it's 6 psychic damage every time he goes to attack somebody.
Gotcha. Akasha, it's your go. You see this bone knight that's on his last legs over there. You see Layla cowering in the corner. You've never seen her like this before.
We're just gonna, yeah. We're gonna get even angrier because of what's happening, and just, hey, buddy.
And the skeletal knight kind of like shakes its head as it turns to you jerkily.
And we're gonna hit it. We're gonna start whacking. First one is, oh, that's good.
14 misses. You see, manages to dodge your, out of the way of your maul.
Second is a 28.
28 definitely hits. Roll for damage.
That is a 21.
Yeah, he's gonna fail this save on that one. So you fucking managed to grind him up into dust here with your maul.
Before I finish him, before I finish him, I'm going to essentially say in Infernal is Shamoy's got nothing on me.
Ooh, I like it. You kind of see him give like a little bit of a subtle skeletal smile as you begin to wail on him in between Volok and Helena here. All right.
And then he is the non-existent anymore.
Gotcha. So, and as you guys kind of like scatter and like kind of get your rewards here for this one, what you guys do find is an ever bright lantern, which is a mundane item and whatnot. Just helps out with fucking vision in dark spaces here. So, who wants to take an ever bright lantern? People that don't have dark vision should probably take it.
Yeah, I think all of us have dark vision. All of you have dark vision. Oh, Layla does not have dark vision.
Gotcha. So add an ever bright lantern
get the
to
special
your
lantern.
permanent item inventory. You also managed to find a potion of invulnerability, which gives you, when you drink it, you get resistance to all damage. Who wants to take that one? Potion of invulnerability.
I say Akasha, because if somebody can fucking hit something, it's her.
Yep.
Okay. So
Fair enough.
So Kasha, go ahead and take the potion of invulnerability and add it to your consumables. There's also a potion of mind reading.
Oh, that's gonna go to. That's definitely gonna go to Cyborg.
Okay, I'll add it in his inventory. Manage inventory. Of mind reading, consumables. Boop. What else is there? It's going to be a potion of heroism.
I already have one, so whoever wants it between those three, like they can have it. I already have one. I've had one this entire time. I just haven't used it yet.
All right, sweet. So that goes to Layla, and then you find one potion of greater healing.
Helena's just gonna swipe that real quick. I get hit a lot, alright, and I'm kind of squishy.
Well, check everybody's inventory and distribute it evenly. Who doesn't have anything?
I am good on heals.
Okay.
Layla?
Everybody else good, or?
I mean, I'm
What?
certainly low on them, but I mean, I can take a hit, so. Volley power healing on pots.
I have my healing line, so I'm good. Plus, I also have plenty of healing potion.
Yeah, there you go, Layla.
Cool, okay.
Okay. Gotcha. And we're actually at our 3-hour mark here. So I'm just gonna go for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna be done here. So you, Layla, eventually It takes a while, but you're able to overcome that fear of yours. All right. And with the rest of this burial crypt is yours to explore, including those stairs that go up and 2 additional doors.
Helena immediately wants to start investigating the statue.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll a investigation check for me. It is like, it's kind of fiendish and whatnot, so you should have advantage on it. What's everybody else wanting to do?
I'm gonna
I'll
chug
assist.
one. Go ahead.
24.
With
Okay.
the investigation, I'll assist with the
No,
investigation.
I mean I'm good. But like I get advantage on undead things.
Okay.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep.
All right, I gotcha. Akasha?
I'm gonna chug one of my potions of greater healing.
Okay. All right. Did you want to do that or just take a short rest with the group here?
Oh, we're taking a short rest.
You can.
Okay, well I'll see what I'm like after the short rest. Then.
Okay, gotcha. So you guys take a short rest there. Layla, anything that you're doing as you see Helena beginning to investigate that shrine there? You remember that voice that echoed throughout your brain?
Come on, big no
Yeah,
face.
because of that, I'm gonna say she's still shooken up from that, because that has never happened before. I want the door.
Oh no, I've had you muted this whole time, haven't I? Yeah, I sure have.
Probably.
It's okay. It's not gonna get picked up on the video very well, but it's okay.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, I'm still gonna chug one of my potions, just the
Okay.
greater one. So what
Okay,
is it?
gotcha. Remember, it's maxed out, so whatever the greater is, I think it's 20. Yeah, greater is 20.
Okay.
And the reason your hit dice haven't all reset, love, is because when you take a short rest, you only get like half back, right? Not
It's not a short rest, it's a long rest.
yeah. When you take a long rest, you only get half your short rest dice back. If
Anyway, I want the door.
okay, gotcha. So on that 24, Helena first, and then I'll uncover S6 there.
I'm gonna because of Akasha saying Layla getting scared. Akasha's actually gonna go up and like just. She ain't gonna say anything because you know she's not too good with the words, but you know she's just gonna put a hand on the shoulder.
God.
You know, you trying to give some sort of reassuring nod.
It didn't make it, Akasha. It didn't make it one bit.
I agree.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna break it with you.
And Helena, a voice echoes within your mind as you hear, I find you worthy, join me, and accept this offer, and I will open the river of souls to you. Do you accept, or do you refuse?
I'm trying to figure out like what the consequences are if we do, or if one of us does.
Dire.
So what you understand that this is a god that's speaking to you right now, the god of undeath. Right? And he's offering you something. You are unable to determine what it could entail, but he gives you an ultimatum. Do you accept or do you refuse?
I'm
Could I
afraid of
help
what happens when we,
with using
Yeah.
augury?
You can. Good shit. Augury. I've got to read it. It's like woo, whoa, or whatever.
Hold on, something. I can read
Yeah.
it for you.
Casting.
By casting gem and lay sticks, rolling dragon bone from an otherworldly entity about the specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes, the DM chooses from the following. Wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results. Nothing
Gotcha.
for the results that aren't specifically good or bad.
So as you look to Helena, which one do you want to augury? If you refuse or if you accept?
If,
I'm more
Gee.
concerned at what happens if
Yeah.
we refuse.
okay, if, we refuse.
You get woe. Which is
Okay, so that's
the bad
bad.
results.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so. Woe in my definition is just like the forever sad, I guess.
Yeah, it's bad. That's a bad omen.
Valak, you're the only one here with me.
Also
I
have
still have
augury
augury now.
Okay. Oh, do you?
I do.
Oh,
I
nice.
can now consult the spirits.
Okay.
So
I
I
would like to test it
if we accept it.
Okay,
If we
gotcha.
accept it, what do we
So,
get?
and as you cast augury on the acceptance, you all watch as Layla's eyes kind of like roll to the back of her head almost, bringing you almost to like a spiritual place as you see your grandmother there in front of you. As she answers, and not necessarily her voice, but of a voice, she says, "Something good will happen if you accept."
Okay,
Hannah said do it.
Alright, so Helena's gonna accept.
Gotcha. Sweet. And so as you accept the offering of Chamash, what you all gain the ability to do is commune with the dead. Right? So you basically all have access to the Speak with Dead spell for a duration here. So if you come across any like skeletons that are mostly intact or any dead bodies, you should be able to ask a series of questions, right?
I think it's, what is it, 5?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can answer like 5 questions. And they'll speak to the best of their ability, but they are not all-knowing. They're limited to what knowledge that person would have known from when they were alive.
Yeah, so nothing that they would know in their afterlife, just what they knew when they were alive.
Correct.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay.
I mean,
so you can put that in your guys' notes that you have that little boon there. Good job on casting augury. I guaranteed you guys are going to fucking like choose to refuse. You guys are gonna get fucked up.
What would have happened?
You guys would have fought a creature.
probably a very unfriendly creature.
Very, very much unfriendly creature. You would have fought a necrohydra.
Oh, Jesus.
That fucking thing that you were looking at the other day?
Yeah.
You're mean.
Yeah, it looks
You're
really cool.
mean.
Anyway, after acceptance of said benefits, Helena's gonna move to the stairs.
As Layla went to uncover this door here. So as you enter S6 there, Layla, you enter like some elven catacombs. And statues adorn like the north, south, and east walls. The north statue depicts like an elf man reclining on a bench. The south statue depicts an elven woman doing the same. But the statue has been pushed aside, revealing a doorway behind it, right, towards the south. So that doorway to the south is completely exposed. The doorway to the north is blocked by a statue. And the door to the east is also unblocked. It's going to be a little bit before I paint you the scene when you go up the stairs there, Helena.
That's fine.
Peek through this door that's already open.
Gotcha. Sweet. And as you peek through... Boop. Now that is S9. So what you find is a long gray marble slab lies in the middle of this chamber. Atop it lies a humanoid skeleton. A shallow inset of similar dimensions is carved into the ceiling directly above the slab. Shards of broken glass litter the slab on the floor. So it looked like some mirror was originally on the ceiling, but it got fractured and shattered. But there is an intact skeleton on the slab in front of you.
Any flax or anything that I can read? I have Elvish and Sylvan, so.
No, this is an unmarked tomb.
Okay. Next one then.
Okay. Oh, actually, go ahead and roll a perception check for me while you're inside that room. 16? Nope. All right, you don't notice anything.
Well, fuck.
Akasha, you see Layla coming out of one of the rooms. You go to S8 over here, and I'll... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Well, I need to actually change up my image. Boop. 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 All right, they were there.
Guys, a block of shadows just erupted from the wall. Help!
It's just a wall. Cool. Volok, you see the other two. Are you staying over by that shrine trying to commune or going over there to S6?
I'll head over to S6.
Okay. Gotcha. So as you enter this tomb here, Layla, another long gray slab lies on the center of this chamber. Scattered around it are the skeletal remains of what you make out to be an elf. On the ceiling above the slab, it holds a mirror of the same size. It is intact.
I want to look up at the mirror.
So you look up at the mirror and see your own reflection, but you do see the reflection of the bones that are scattered. It's not intact on the slab like the other area you just left.
Nothing crazy about the mirror, though.
It is situated right above the slab, as if a dead person was supposed to be looking up at it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Nothing to indicate that it's the mirror that we're looking for.
Go and roll an Arcana check for me. And Akasha, as you go over there, I'll undo this one.
17.
A 17. Okay. So you are unsure if this is the mirrored of reflected past, but as you continue to look around, you do see there are a number of bones that probably belong to this elf.
Out of respect for the elf, I'm going to put her back together.
Gotcha. You put her back together, put the elf back together, and do you lay the bones onto the slab, I imagine?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So, and then Akasha, as you open up this vestry, the room is relatively bare. It's adorned with like a half dozen like disintegrating robes hanging from pegs on the walls. A section of the wall is like swung open, revealing another room, once hidden by a secret door, but no longer. Go ahead and do a investigation check for me.
Let's say 15.
A 15. So you are able to understand that this room has been ransacked, and that a trail of debris goes through the southeast corner of the room. All right, so the southeast corner of the room has basically like a debris hole that kind of feeds into the next chamber.
The temptation to bust through the wall.
And you, Layla, as you place that skeleton on top of that slab, as you put like the skull kind of in pace last, what appears above you is in the mirror is the image of a ghost. Right? This is S8. As the ghost kind of like comes to, he says, looking down from the ceiling through the mirror, I am Celethion of Sylvanost. I came here with two dear friends, Madar and Tenadria. Do you know what's become of them?
I'm sorry to say, friend. It seems like you and your companions have departed from this world. I assume that this is where you were laid to rest, though it was on the rather haphazard side.
Laid to rest? No, I was murdered in this temple along with my compatriots, and we were forced to endure hundreds of years of staying trapped in this ghostly prison. This mirror that I'm in has trapped my soul.
Well, I'm a little afraid to break it to try to get out. Could you tell me anything about the mirror? Am I safe to break it? Would that release you? Would that make things worse?
That I am unsure. But if I can make a request, I request that you bring me the remains of Madar and Tenadria. I know that I'm fully dead, but I request that you bring my friend's remains to his tomb, to my tomb, so I can reunite in death.
Absolutely. I'm gonna start doing that.
Okay, gotcha.
You can move on to Helena. Or whatever you like. I'll just go back and forth for a little bit.
Okay, I gotcha. Sweet. So, Helena, as you're making your way up the stairs, Volok, what are you doing?
Yes, sir.
You hear the entire conversation between Layla and this ghost over here.
I'll assist her just so she doesn't have to make.
Okay, gotcha. And Akasha, you see Helena beginning to head up the stairs. You hear the conversation going on in the tomb just next to you. What do you do, Akasha? Yeah, Helena's making her way up the stairs. Layla, Valak are communicating with this ghost that just appeared here.
I'll follow back up Helena.
Okay, gotcha. So let me go ahead and change this.
Prison buddies. Woo!
Okay, gotcha. So both of you, Helena and Akasha, come to the top of the stairs here. You, Helena, hear the eerie kind of like bones rattling of undead beyond this door. But the door is pretty solid. But you're able to make out that there's something probably beyond it.
Cool. Can I make out how many there are?
You can try to open that door and find out.
Yeesh. I was gonna try to do like putting my ear up to the door.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception. Yeah, just go ahead and roll a perception check.
Or do you want me to have advantage on it?
No, it's going to be a flat roll. Unless Akasha, do you want to help? Do you have proficiency in perception?
I do, yes, so I will assist.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll with advantage as Akasha kind of gives you the finer points of listening. Sweet. So what you're able to make out are two distinct sounds in the immediate vicinity. So you're fairly certain that there's two enemies in this hallway just past this door.
Cool. I'm gonna turn back to Akasha and go, I think there's only two of them, but I won't know for certain until I open up this door. Are you ready?
I'm just nodding yes.
Elena's gonna
ripping my mole.
Elena's gonna open up the door and
Okay, gotcha.
get a bigger picture.
Alright, I will unveil this from what you guys can see. And then I'm going to go back down to these guys over here. So you've entered like the priest quarters. As you, Volok, finish helping Layla bring the remains back to this room of Silithion here. And as you bring the last remains of F7, or S7 there. S8. He is willing to offer additional information to you now that you've returned his friend's remains. And what he tells you both, Layla and Volok, is this, that he was once a Sylvanesti elf who, like many in Kryn, had grown concerned with the King Priest's increasingly arrogant behavior. You know that the King Priest was in charge of the City of Lost Names before it actually became, like, fucking destroyed, right? He explains that the King Priest desecrated dragon burial grounds, and because of this, Sylvanesti's ambassadors were sent to Anyari to try to persuade the King Priest to return the bones to their proper resting place, right? To try to appease the gods to hopefully prevent this budding cataclysm. The Sylvanesti elves brought a gift, the Mirror of Reflected Past. This relic they hoped would bring the King Priest back to happier times as he's able to kind of recall and have a bit more nostalgia when things are a lot more simple. But the King Priest took offense to this instead and imprisoned Silithion and all of his entourage and banished them to the Temple of Chamath, where they were brutally tortured and murdered by cultists and forced to spend hundreds of years looking at their dead reflections in a mirror in a fucking ceiling.
Just a little bit.
That's a fucked up way to go.
Yep. So he looks at you all after explaining all of this, kind of the background, and he says, "Please shatter this mirror and free my soul like my friends here."
It's... Don't we need that thing?
So Selethicon says this is not the mirror of reflected past. It is likely somewhere in this temple still, though I do not know. This is a different type of mirror, a mirror meant to keep souls. But please, I beg you, end my life again.
Will you allow us enough time to find the correct one before we smash this mirror?
Go and roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I'm not good at that. 14.
Please, I beg of you. You've done this so much for me, and I've given you information. End my misery. Please. I can only beg so much. And you can see that he's pretty sincere about wanting to pass on. But you can, of course, ignore him and go about your business and come back later, sure.
I mean, are we gonna have an opportunity to get back later though?
It's a game of chance.
You know what? We have that.
We have that spell. We have that spell.
What, speak with the dead?
We do know. I want to use it on his body.
Okay, gotcha. So as you cast Speak with the Dead, you look up and you begin to see Selethion writhe with pain as his body's in like that ghostly form tries to get like ripped from that mirror. The skeleton tries to like kind of come back together a bit. Eyes flashing green. And you hear like this feral scream from Selethion coming from the mirror as if he's being pulled apart.
Pipe down. I know this hurts.
You continue to cast your spell. You see his body his spectral form begin to rip. As he says, please, stop. Do you complete your spell?
Obviously, I'm completing this spell.
Gotcha.
I'd rather be...
You see his body rip in the mirror, letting out a scream as his skull begins to levitate, but his image vanishes from the mirror above.
Okay.
You have 5 questions.
Guys, he's free from the mirror. It seems like,
You only have one person with you.
Oh, okay. Selethion, however the hell you say your name.
And he has to tell the truth.
Well, obviously he's dead. It's not like you can fucking lie to me now.
That's very
What
true.
can I do? Kill him?
Yes. Well, no. He answers no.
I swear to God, I'm not punch the fuck out of you. I swear to God, I will. Don't fucking be like that.
You asked if you could kill him, and he said no. He's already dead.
You so fucking much.
4 questions. I'm kidding.
Don't you be like that.
Oh man, it's like the Dungeons and Dragons movie all over again.
Yeah.
You're so
fucking lucky I married your ass. I'm stuck with you. Anyway, Selethion, do you know where the mirror of reflected past is?
Somewhere in this temple above.
Is it the one above your body?
No. It's 2 questions. And Volok, you're also within this room. You can ask questions as well.
Always here for you too if you can think of anything else.
Does he know exactly where? Like, he says it's somewhere above him. We on like a floor. He's on the next floor.
I'm not sure. Somewhere in this temple up above. That's 3 questions. Got 2 more.
Are there any dangers that you know of?
Yes. It's 4 questions.
I wish we didn't have to be so specific.
So do we waste
Tell us
it
about what
as-
dangers you know of so that we can might avoid them.
Gotcha. Undead permeates this citadel. New draconian creatures have also taken root above. A great, powerful undead sits on the throne of the citadel. Very, very dangerous. As you see that green glow from his eyes dim, as the skull rests back in place.
I want to look back up in the mirror and see if his spectral blah 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 pops back up into it.
You don't see anything.
Cool. I can assume that we got his soul ripped out from the mirror. Two birds, one spell. I'm awesome.
That was fucking brutal, dude.
Cool. I don't want to break this just in case. Volok, what do you think?
Both you guys roll investigation checks to see if you're able to kind of finagle a way to maybe even get the mirror off.
Big fucking mirror. What are we gonna? Oh, natty.
Yeah, so you managed to be able to kind of like dig at it enough to be able to expertly kind of excavate this mirror that's probably about like 5 or 6 feet long by like 1 or 2 feet thick. So it's a pretty big mirror, almost like a stand-up mirror, but you managed to get it intact. Go and roll Arcana checks for me. 2 for Layla, Arcana check Volok here.
Fuck, it closed out.
A 22. So you Volok, as you're kind of like reading some of the runes like across this mirror, you know that if you were to place this mirror in front of like a ghost, their soul will probably become trapped.
Anything you can tell about this thing, Volok?
We can use it to catch some ghosts.
He did say there were a lot of undead.
Who are you gonna call?
Potentially Ghostbusters. Anyway, that's my favorite play.
Yeah, but how are we gonna carry it around?
Semantics.
Horse.
It's fine. It's okay.
Lay the bitch on my back. I will walk.
That's fine. I will accept it. Don't worry. It won't get broken. One of you guys just put it in your notes that you've got this crypt mirror. And just make another note that you can like trap ghosts. Okay. That's and that's our 3.5 hour mark, guys. So I'm gonna call it. It's a nice spot because Helena and Akasha just see some undead. We finished up everything here in this bottom section of the temple here. So yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I think everybody's satisfied. Yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
I got an explosive crossbow. I'm happy.
Boop. I'm gonna